Oh, hello. Hello, hi there. I have to use my chest to hold up the microphone. I have to use my chest to hold up the microphone because my microphone arm is busted. But, you know, what else is new? Let's get back to trying to finish up this game.
Gunter, how's pharmacy life?
It's very good, thank you, Harold. It seems I'm a quick study. Lots to learn, but no fatal mix-ups yet.
That's encouraging to hear.
I think it's a fit for my talents. Thoroughness, curiosity, helping people.
It's great that you're so confident. When I was your age, I didn't think I could do anything.
And now?
Now I know for sure what I can't do.
According to the manual of self-improvement I'm reading, knowing your limits is a valuable skill too.
Glad to hear it.
Farewell, Harold.
How? I love you, EBBB. How you doing? I forgot where I was going. Wait, what? What?
Allwater regrets to inform you that this route is currently unavailable due to an aggressive crab infestation.
Okay. Weird. Oh,
Location
hello, BBB.
nominated. Journey commencing. Allwater
UCP.
thanking you.
But it's only 2 in the
We know
morning.
you enjoyed traveling with Allwater. Good evening, everyone. Please remember, the all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night.
What the
Get
fuck?
snug, not stranded.
Hey, number 8.
May I help you?
Why are you turning off here? Why doing that? No time to sleep.
Forward destinations are now offline for the night. Please return to your home station. Allwater wishes you sweet dreams.
You know, people that don't go to nap every 2 seconds are tired. That's not true. I go nap every 2 seconds and I'm still tired.
Allwater. Moving
I
people
can't believe they
every
did this
day.
to me. I knew I shouldn't have gone and helped them kids. It probably fucked up a bunch of shit that I'm gonna miss.
Allwater.
I'm gonna have to play the whole
We
game
get
again,
you
guys.
where you're going.
Oh well. That's okay with you, right, Lampy? Let me read the jelly. Still have more work to do.
Bad. That was a wild ride. Madam CEO just wasn't phased, but I've got to give it to those kids. They're really switched on. Anyway, thanks to them I can hopefully convince Rafi. And another important day tomorrow. I'm beat.
No, you understood wrong, Lampy. Not surprising, though.
Ah, Harold, at last.
Professor, you're never gonna believe what I discovered about...
Harold, I hate to interrupt you, but I have serious matters to discuss.
I know, but really, this is cool. I mean, important.
If you hadn't overslept, perhaps I'd have time to listen to your stories.
God damn it, Grandma.
I came as fast as I could, Professor, honestly.
Yes, as fast as only you could be. Anyway, our preliminary external readings and evaluation is complete.
Oh, about the crack. What are they?
The crack looks promising.
Is that it?
Of course that's it. It's an alien origin source of a potentially miraculous energy. What more do you want me to tell you by just looking at it? Now, we need cold, hard data.
Oh, I suppose we need someone to go down. I know I'm not that technical, but I've always wondered what it'd be like to explore an alien world.
Wasn't it you that made contact and saw the habitat of the
I was about
first
to say that.
sentient alien race humankind has encountered?
Well, yes, but it's really just a cave, and the Flumalim are so nice, I don't really see them as aliens. It could be really alien down the crack. What is it?
Nothing, my boy. I'd love to send you down there. I think you deserve it even. But not without a probe going first. I don't want you to come back as gas or some other state you shouldn't be in.
That's a good point.
And if I know you,
Here is a probe. Would you do me the honors?
definitely. Can't wait to find out what it tells us.
Right in the butt. That's where you put everything in video games. Put it in the butt. Boop, boop, boop, boop, boop, boop, boop, boop. All water tube system. All water, mostly water.
İltifatına mazhar olmayı.
Apparently there's an achievement for watching TV for 10 minutes.
Rüyalar mıydı gördüklerim? Yoksa gerçek mi yaşadıklarım?
Let's go see how Sai is doing.
Hey, Cyrus.
That's about it.
What's up, Harold?
What's up, Harold?
All water compliments you on your choice of destination. Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest... and all water will make it up to you. Travel in style with all water. You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving?
Hello again, Mr. Halibut.
Hello, Mr. 17. How's the new role going? You hitting your targets?
Well, the free earpod offer has gone down a storm. We've got some great metrics on the most popular spots on the cave, and so we're working on incentivizing return visits with special Flumilim-led behind-the-scenes tours.
Oh, isn't it enough that people are just enjoying the place on their own?
Well, that's nice and all, but we've got to make up for the initial outlay of connecting the cave to the tube network somehow.
I suppose so. Well, no guide package for me, thanks.
Okay, if you're sure you can bear not to know all the details we explain on the tour.
Hey, Warren.
Roll up! What can I get you?
In sight of the world, they are heavy with this.
Major, I have a letter for you.
Why do you have a letter for me?
I'm helping Buddy. There were some letters that... it's complicated. He couldn't deliver them, though. So here I am.
Seems most unorthodox, and I might add, faintly suspicious. Harold, you're not...
Major, this is above board. Just read it. Here you go.
Dear Major Sandstorm, I really want to be like you when I growed up. I think you look very strong when you walk around, and I know you keep everyone on the Fedora safe by punishing anyone being naughty. I want to do that too.
Oh boy.
I have a little brother who's very naughty, and I try to punish him to keep the Fedora safe. I also like your uniform. It is very smart. Please let me know when I can be your deputy major. Over and out, Jew main hunter.
Respect for authority. No desire to give preferential treatment to his unruly sibling. I wonder what became of young Jermaine. I could certainly use someone of his attitude around here. Perhaps not all kids these days, or well, those days, are as misguided as young Felix.
It must be different growing up on the Fedora now, though, Major. Being a bit unruly doesn't mean their intentions are bad, right?
I suppose there's a kernel of truth to what you say. Not that it excuses breaking the rules, but you've given me an idea. Perhaps I could teach people why I'm strict about the rules. Maybe tell them about what it was like when I wasn't. Thanks for this, Harold. Be good, and be seeing you.
No, you'll be good. Hey, bye.
In sight of the world, they are heavy with this. The sea, thrown up, the shore and all.
Where they go, will the light be there?
Dig it. Where they
Dig it.
stand. Who are our muses?
It's us. We are a land, patterned with many feet.
We don't need corridors in which to meet. Of love and mist, we long for a home. So together, yet so alone.
Dig it. Dig it. Sparkling particles float around until we swim in them away to distant tides.
Cute. We gotta give him applause. There's applause. I'm gonna go get another letter first. Just in case another letter is for somebody else down here. Nah, I mean.
Destination chosen. We hope
Destination
you enjoy your
all
system
water.
journey.
Tube system. With a
You
CH.
have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner.
You
We
exit
hope
tube in
you travel with
orderly
us again
manner.
soon.
We travel with you again soon.
Destination decided. Enjoy the view.
Is everybody always moist? I see you just took the tube. Yeah.
You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the All Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today.
I would put my clothes in a waterproof bag and just travel naked. And then when I get to my destination, I'd also bring a towel. I would dry myself off. And then
Hello, Moreau.
I would get dressed
Hello, my boy.
in front of everybody. What if that just became the norm thing to do, right? Everybody is like, all right, we're gonna go somewhere. All right, I'll put the clothes, everybody.
Okay. What have we got here?
Dear Harold, me again. Always when you least expect it, right? Well done for delivering all the letters. Very diligent. I'm not surprised, though. I always saw something in you. Similar to me. An inability to leave things undone when you know doing them will make someone happier. You might not be Chris's personal best in the station jog, but you'll always be a buddy champion to me, pal. And maybe you feel like you understand people a bit better now. You learn a lot about people doing this job. Well, I did at least. I mean, I spent pretty much my whole life doing it, and I don't regret a thing. I hope you did anyway. I sensed that someone like you, who chose to spend their time reading old letters with an old geezer like me, probably felt like they had a bit of a tough time connecting with people. But I'm glad you did. Like I told you before, learning about people is a kind of adventure, a way of exploring lots of little worlds that exist within the Fedora. And it's my belief that even if one of those little worlds looks barren and uninhabitable from the outside, usually when you make contact with it, even if you have to chip away at the surface a bit, or wait patiently for a while, you'll find plenty of life and laughter there. and you learn that life is just like a letter. It can change someone's life, but even the best ones can get a bit lost and need some help reaching their destination sometimes. And when a letter gets delivered, sometimes it's kept around on a bedside table, or it becomes a coffee coaster or a paper aeroplane. The message becomes a smile, a laugh, a scowl, a memory. And the physical form transforms into something else. Like me, I suppose. Anyway, don't feel you have to hold on to this letter. It's the message that counts. And unless you really love my workout video, this will be the last time you hear from me. It was a pleasure, Harold. Buddy. Oh, P.S. If you do decide to keep hold of this letter, maybe make it into a paper aeroplane and make Chris race against it. I'd love to beat him one more time.
That's adorable.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day. You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
Sonny?
Oh, hey!
What's up? You keeping up with the new demand?
Demand? Demand? Listen, supply I have no trouble with. I'm up to my ears in unwanted crispy marshmallow sprinkles and sweet and sour glaze. But there is no demand. I tried giving out free samples. The best response I got was from the captain at large, who said his kakapo enjoyed them very much.
Oh, I'm sure, with a bit of time?
Perhaps. Or perhaps I'm just not cut out for the sweet treats business, eh? Maybe it's back to the drawing board again. I have always wanted to try kickboxing.
Hell yeah.
Maybe Chris would be my trainer.
Hell yeah.
What's up?
Just that I tried to help and...
Harold, it's not your fault.
No, I know, but I thought maybe you'd try a bit harder after I went to the effort.
Come on, Harold, don't be a hard ass. A girl's gotta know when to quit when she's... not that far behind.
Look, it's not always easy to know what you want. But sometimes you've got to stick with things a bit to know what you really feel about them.
Huh, that's not a bad point. I guess I don't love making cupcakes. I just want to be successful at my own thing.
You'll be a great success, Sonny. But what's the big rush?
True. Thanks, Harold.
You
I
speak
got a
that
bit
too
hung
true.
up on the end result, didn't I? Well, I've got a few more ideas. Watch this sunny space.
Will do. Good luck, Sonny.
Oh, they work here now?
Hello there.
Welcome to Tommy's General Store.
Thank you. How are you enjoying being Tommy's intern?
It's great. Do you need any help with the products?
Oh, I was just gonna have a little browse, really?
Let me show you our wares.
Oh, okay. What's good?
Well, this here is my grandpappy's cleaning kit.
Your grandpappy?
It will keep you well turned out. And here we have the Filter Fascinator, calcified ocean debris that will make you look pretty.
It's very nice, I must admit. Not sure it'd suit me, though.
Then why not try this selection of miniature food? I carved each of them from compressed seaweed. They're lacquered and hand-painted, inspired by my childhood home-cooked family meals.
You're a great store manager, you know. Very convincing. I'll have to pass for now, though.
Thank you. And remember, you can leave Tommy's, but Tommy's never leaves you.
Did Tommy tell you to say that?
No. That one's an original.
That's adorable. Might as well check this while I'm at it.
Hi.
Hi!
Hi!
Hey! Oh fuck, how have I...
This exchange business is curious, eh, Zim?
It is indeed, Alon. Who'd have thought we'd be swimming in fish folk aboard the Fedora, eh?
Right, Zim. I had one of them, bright green head, fin and arms that seemed to shift colours like a multifaceted jewel reflecting deep-sea sun, come right up to me and touched my nose the other day with nary a by your leave.
Alon, you came over all lyrical there.
Maybe I did, Zim. But what about the nose? The audacity?
The audacity, Alon. But great business all in all, eh? I had one smooth and pale like a pearl. They came right up to me, they did, and asked me if I had Tidimo.
Tidimo, Zim?
Tidimo, Alon. Apparently, it means the understanding that nothing is urgent, and things will work out.
Well, that's nice, isn't it?
I rather liked it myself, Alon.
Now, Zim, did you hear about the goings-on in the All-Water District?
What's that? You mean that lightkeeper lot causing havoc and making the ship shake?
Right you are, Zim. Bothersome sounding business. I reckon it's all connected.
How's that, Alon?
I'm working on it, Zim. Maybe the Keepers discovered some kind of conspiracy by Allwater to take over the cave while all the fish folk are here, prodding noses and telling people about their nice Tidimo.
The audacity.
Well, I for one welcome our fish folk friends, and if I hear about Allwater trying any funny business with their cave, I won't be happy.
Nor I, Alon. Still, have a bit of Tidimo, eh?
Right you are, Zim.
Cute.
Harold, come and have a drink with us.
Tommy. Sure, thanks. And pleased to meet you?
Pleased to meet you.
I'm taking a much-deserved break, what with Stan giving me a helping hand in the shop.
Helping you? How'd that happen?
Ha! He was so curious about my stock, and I told him so much about it, I figured, why not give him all the time he wants around it?
That's great. I'm glad it worked out. You're not at all nervous leaving Stan to it?
What's the worst that could happen? He's a bright flumelum. It's time I learned to let go and delegate. Plus, it's kind of a draw, right? Can't be many arcade shop owners with a fish friend at the counter.
True. Sounds like you're going to enjoy having more time to yourself.
Yeah, I can spend it with the family now. Felix could do with a bit of straightening out, and it means I can let Bridget put her feet up sometimes. Plus, I wouldn't mind getting back to my miniature food painting.
Your miniature food?
Yeah. What? It's therapeutic. And one day, all the restaurants on Fedora will advertise their dishes with my pretend tiny food in their windows.
I thought you were supposed to be relaxing.
And you're supposed to be drinking. Cheers!
Whoop.
Whoop. Cute. No, come on! Whatever, game sucks. Oh.
Rafi?
Yes?
I've got a little something that I think might persuade you to help.
Harold, I'm sorry, but didn't I tell you I wasn't interested at all?
You did, but that was before I got this. Yep. The famous live recording of Mega Twitch at Werribee Sewage by the one, the only Kutsu Hong Shiny Prize. The only record of it on the station.
How did you get this?
Let's just say with a little help from my friends.
I guess one of the original Fedora crew also had friends in high places to get this on board.
Come on, Rafi. You get the record, and Bridget is cool. I promise she won't shout at you.
Okay. Fine. Okay, my sweet. I'll be back for you soon.
Ah!
Hold it right there, Halibut.
Ah, hey, Major. Frank isn't with you?
This is official business, and I haven't yet deputized him, so he's sitting this one out. Anyway, I need to issue you a fine.
What? But I've definitely not been on the wrong tube.
Not tube related. It's come to my attention that you were part of some rabble-rousing in the Old Water District recently.
Oh, that. But surely it wasn't actually breaking any rules.
Are rules all you care about? You should be a good role model to those innocent children, not filling their head with tales of adventure and rebelliousness. So I should really fine you for improper supervision of a group of minors.
But Major, it was their idea.
Don't try to pass the buck. But still, given the CEO chose not to press any charges, and given how busy I am, perhaps I can let you off with a warning.
That would be great. I promise to be a better influence on them in the future.
See that you do, Halibut. I don't want to hear another troublesome peep out of you, especially with all our new guests around.
Thank you, Major. Best behavior. You have my word.
Very good.
And tell Frank I say hi.
I will. Carry on, Halibut, before I change my mind.
Race you. I'm racing. I'm beating you. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm beating him at the race. I'm the winner. Oops.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water.
That's right. You wait, motherfucker. I go in the flush Vader first.
Chris, you got a minute?
Oh, hola. What's up, Harold?
This is gonna sound a little weird, but Buddy has challenged you to one last race.
What? Harold, come on. What are you saying?
Look at the end of this letter he wrote me.
Oh, yeah. How could I refuse? Fold him up and let's have one final station jog.
You did it, paper airplane, buddy. You beated me.
Good job, Chris. You nearly had him there.
I gave him a real challenge, eh?
You okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Harold. I mean, really.
Same to you, Chris. That was very entertaining to watch.
Buddy, making us both smile even now.
The ghost of Buddy. More like a triple delivery.
Location nominated. Journey commencing. Water thanking you. We know you enjoyed traveling with all water. You're welcome. All water. Moving people every day. All water. We get you where you're going.
Hi, Secretary 17. How are you doing? Hi, Warren.
Whoop.
Bridget, good news. I spoke to Rafi, and they're happy to help, more or less.
Oh, great! I knew we could rely on that silver tongue of yours.
Well, it was touch and go for a while. But they should be working on it right now.
Good work, Harold.
Oh, and Moreau gave me this probe.
Ah, lovely. She mentioned she'd be working on it. As soon as we've got everything up and running here, we can let it down. Leave it with me.
Got the adapter for you, Bridget.
Ah, Harold, you found it. You see what a can-do attitude can do? So, where was it in the end?
Oh, just kind of lying around.
Lying around, eh? Come on, tell me. My organizational pride depends on it.
So weird, but I found it on one of the conveyor belts.
I don't remember packing up around there. Are you sure? Oh, great, the computer is all booted up. Finally, I can get going. You're a star.
No worries.
Et voila! Now we're cooking with gas.
Great, so what's next?
We can let the probe down. Ah, Harold, just think what wonders await us down there. What new marvels of alien life and power.
Power?
Did I say power? I meant, you know, energy. Power, juice, gas, zoom zoom, pep. Get up and...
Okay, I see. Yeah, I hope we find something that can help with the troubles we're having.
We'll soon see. Or the probe will. I feel like we should give it a name.
Woofles.
This could be a momentous occasion, so the probe should have a momentous name.
Woofles. Probert.
Probert.
Okay, you... Really? No, it's fine. That sounds lovely.
Is there anything else I can do?
Nope. It's gonna take a while to gather enough data for a better picture. Tell you what, though. I imagine Cyrus wouldn't say no to a bit of company. Poor guy is really struggling, I think.
Okay, maybe I'll drop in on him. Bye, Bridget. Felix!
Sup, Harold?
Makes me want to play Subnautica again.
All water compliments you on your choice of destination. Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest... and all water will make it up to you. Travel in style with all water. You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving?
Oh, Sai. What's up?
I'm trying everything I can think of, but for weeks, the answer has eluded me.
The answer to...
What's wrong with my simulation, and what's throwing off the calculations? It's like going around in circles, because my formulae somehow can't reconcile the timings of each step, and without the proper timing, sploosh.
You've got this, Sai. If it was easy, it'd me they'd got to figure it out, not you. Look, I know I'm not an expert, but sometimes you just need an extra set of eyes.
Maybe you're right. I'm out of options at this point.
You've got the Herald option. Now, where should we start?
Rubber ducky this shit. Oh shit! Montage! 40. 37 days left. The time is nigh. Bill Nye, the science guy.
Hello, Professor. Any chance there's been some news?
Harold, come here.
Did you find something down there?
Oh, yes. We found particles, non-normative, with fascinating variegation of valency and all sorts. Thing is, deeper you go, denser the particles get, and with enough density, something starts to warp the video feed and probe data recording.
Oh, their combined energy gets strong enough to mess with the sensors.
Precisely. We can only see past a certain point by measuring the velocity of the energy spikes, but it doesn't tell us much.
What does it tell us?
Get this. The particles lower down in their original individual form before they interact and bond are utterly unlike anything we've seen before. And when looked at as a group, they resemble the particle structure of pollen.
Oh, Cyrus will be pleased.
Yes, you're right, actually. Cyrus might be just the right man for the job.
He's always been good with flower stuff. Also, do you think he maybe needs a bit of a change of scenery?
Perhaps a change would be as good as a rest for him. A rest he can't have, I must add.
So, did we find anything else down there?
Harold, what's gotten into you? Not like you to be so interested in my scientific observations.
Well, this stuff seems real.
Well, since you ask, it seems as though the atmosphere down there contains a number of elements that we've never encountered.
Alien elements?
Well, yes. From what I can tell, they wouldn't kill you, but there's no telling what other effects they'd have on human physiology or neurology.
Maybe turn them into a fish
I want
person?
to try some?
Yes, very odd. Anyway, we must all get together again near the crack to discuss next steps. Go on, boy. I'll see you shortly.
Don't be chilly.
Oh. Oh. Wait. I want to go into the observatory. Once again, empty plant room. Sad, sad, sad. Where is the gang? Maybe I will find out somewhere in the central station.
We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey. You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. We hope you travel with us again soon.
I'm sure you're perfectly capable of handling him, but Harold, just remember to put your foot down sometimes. He's a genius. Don't tell him I said that, but he needs boundaries. Keep him in line. Hey, Harold, just so you know, I beat your high on Blastosaurus. You could try and beat mine, but I wouldn't bother. We need more coffee. Please remember to bring the thermospangulator tomorrow. Hey, can you bring snack or something salty, crunchy, and high protein, low in sodium, but high in potassium? That's a do. What if you invert it? what would the worst thing it could be than if we just avoid that, make this blow up, and then do the opposite? Harry, I think I've got it. Where are you? Harold, I'm a man of science. Everything has an explanation, but have you experienced any ghost-like phenomena? Okay, I remember that thing. That's old stuff. Join the gang. We're all meeting at the crack. Oh, the next steps of evolution.
Destination decided. Enjoy the view. You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the All Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today.
Hey, Warren.
Hope these kids don't fall in. Whoop.
Thanks for coming, everyone. We've much to discuss.
Yes, much. And plans must be made. We've got to do this by the book, measure everything. The calculations must be exact.
I mean, sure, but isn't time of the essence? We'll never get anything done unless we just start and see what happens.
If you let me just...
Oh, Cyrus. Always with the, if you let me just.
Well, maybe if you ever did let me...
I was just thinking, if these particles really are alien, then we won't be able to properly measure everything anyway, right? And
if these particles really are alien, like you say, Professor, then we're never going to be able to properly measure everything anyway.
Yeah.
But if we don't make sure we've measured what we can...
Don't let can be the enemy of is.
What? That isn't how the saying goes. Anyway, look, let's start again. Evaluate our first principles. We think the particles will be the solution to our energy issue. The books were a dead end, sadly. Little more than some poetic interpretations.
Jean, did the probe data reveal anything new?
I'll send you the full data set. This is only a vague hypothesis, but I believe the particles might have some plant-like properties.
But the probe couldn't tell us much about what it's like down the cave itself, right?
Correct. There may be hazards we're unaware of, and we have only the most basic idea of the cave and the connecting tunnels formation. So, what can we do next that will be a reliable investment of time?
Hello all. Sorry I'm late.
We were just recapping everything we know.
Everything? Won't that take a while?
Oh, no, just about the cave and stuff.
Oh.
Anywho, if we want a closer look, we're going to need to get down there somehow.
That will involve measurements, a platform, or a hoist. It's systems thinking. Sounds like a job for me.
You sure you're happy taking all that on?
Sure.
Oh, Bridget, we'll need a rope or cable that's durable enough to withstand whatever the particles might do to it, and cope with lots of weight either way.
Got it. How hard can it be?
Well, we're going to need a certain amount of flexibility in it.
No, I mean, don't worry, it'll be fine.
Cyrus, you take over the probe data. With your botanical expertise, maybe you'll find some details I missed. It'll have big implications for the equipment for capturing and keeping the particles safe. That's what I'll work on.
Definitely.
Won't whoever goes down need keeping safe too?
Yes, that is a sticking point. Let's all bear in mind and come back to it when we have more data. Maybe the Flummerlin will remember something useful in the meantime.
What if I go down?
What?
Harry? I think we can all agree that isn't going to happen.
Yes, Harold, it's too dangerous.
Lots of other fun things to do instead, Howell.
Yeah, come on, buddy. Don't be crazy.
Okay, people. Then we're agreed. To your stations. We've got our work cut out for us.
Harold, jump in.
Let me help with something.
Harold, why don't you help me? you're good with the flummy limb, you can liaise with Wiyu and find out if there is anything they can think of to help us.
Okay, sure. Let's go, Wiyu.
Yeah.
Wiyu? Where did they go?
Oh, I see Wiyu is by the crack.
Time to push Wiyu in a crack.
What are you doing?
Oh, just watching them. They're gurping with an ooble boop.
It looks fun. Is Gerpruku... Are they trying to do something?
Well, yes, but only for themselves. Oh, fun, you'd say.
Oh, they're playing.
Yes, they are. I noticed the fish in the ooble boops can go further down and still have fun. Oh, the fish is fine when it comes back up in an ooble boop.
Ooble? Down further? And then safe? Wiyu, what do you know? What do you know about how they work? How are they made?
Not much, but I could probably get a few for you.
It's worth trying. If we take a couple to Moreau, she might be able to analyze the particle bonding properties and ascertain whether...
Or what if we just test them now?
What do you mean?
No fish has ever cared before, but we could just put one little fish in an ooble, leave one out, put them both down, and see how they're both doing when we pull them back up.
Wiyu, how would you feel if I kissed you?
You don't have to answer that.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do a field test right now.
No, please answer that.
Well, okay. I'll rustle up some ooble boops and a couple of little fish.
Hello, Rafi.
Hey there, Harold. What brings you here?
Oh, just trying to make myself useful. You seem cheerful here.
The cave is great. Even though it's busy, the Flumilim mostly leave me alone, but they're still friendly.
Nice. Yeah, they're easy to get along with.
And they come in so many different shapes and sizes.
Yeah, they're a cool bunch.
It's like, even though I'm not like them at all, well...
You'd never feel like you don't fit in.
Yeah, that's it. I feel like I can relax here.
I can tell. And I know what you mean.
It'd be good to get a few of them into rapid fly zone force, though. Those kids were annoying, but they were a good competition.
Huh. Well, I'm glad you like it here.
Thanks, Harold. Kind of a shame we'll have to leave.
I know that feeling too.
Yeah. Well, see you around. And sorry about, well, you know.
Ah, no worries. Enjoy.
Dedachum, could we have 2 little fish, please? Of course. Here you go. And could we please have 1 ooble boop? Sure. Got your ooble pops right here. Knock yourself out. No, sorry. Not the pops, the boops. Okay. 1 ooble boop coming right up. The ooble pops are good these days too, though.
That was easy.
Yes, apart from the misunderstanding. An ooble pop, when we needed an ooble boop, could really have complicated things.
Close one then, I guess. So, time to experiment. What could possibly go wrong?
Now that we've got an ooble boop and not an ooble pop, nothing.
So, what's the difference?
That would take a lot of explaining. I'll tell you when we have more time.
Okay. I look forward to it. Probably.
In the butt. If that motherfucker give me an Ooble Pop instead of a Ooble Boop, I will fucking gut him like a fit. Oh. Like themself. Where is my run button? Normally they let you run where you want. But right now they won't. And I'm like, come on, what the fuck, dude?
Bridget, we've got the bubblefish.
Fantastic. Wait, hang on.
What's wrong?
Why do you have an extra bubble? And no naked fish? Isn't the point to have one of them unprotected?
Exactly.
But Wiyu, I mean, forgive me for being obtuse, but...
I forgive you.
Both of them are protected. What?
Look.
Oh. Ooh. 1 + 1 = 0?
Don't worry, Wiyu. That's rhetorical. Anyway, shall we tie the ropes?
Poor little fishy.
Okay, let's pull them out and check the results.
I was kind of hoping one would be bones.
Oh no. That one doesn't look so good.
Oh dear. Poor fish. I really didn't think the effects of exposure would be so severe. But we had to test.
1 second. Little fish is pretty dazed, but I don't think it's unfish.
Yes, it's coming around. Ah.
Good news! Well, like Moreau and Wiyu said, going down there doesn't look like it kills, but we don't really know how fishy feels right now.
True. I suppose we should keep a close eye on it. But it means the experiment was mostly a success, right?
I'm happy.
That little fish don't look so
now
happy.
we can create bigger bubbles that we can go in.
That would be awesome. But we, present company excluded, can't breathe underwater.
Cyrus is going to be the best person to make use of these new findings on that front, I think. But then there's the mobility issue. We need to be able to get, stay, and maneuver down there.
How about our ropes?
Ooh, that would be great. Can you work with me on creating the right stuff?
Of course.
Great. I suppose I'll start construction of the hoist at the same time.
Things are really happening.
Dizzy fish. Blup, blup, blup. Bloop, bloop, bloop, bloop, bloop, bloop, bloop, bloop, bloop, bloop, bloop, bloop, bloop.
So, this is the rope we're going to use.
Yes, it's made with lots of groobles.
I'm just gonna assume that means care and attention.
It's a great process, really. First, we...
Use some bubblefish?
Yes, exactly. That produces the fibers of the rope. Then we just persuade the fibers into the rope.
You persuaded? That sounds...
Strange but fun. I know. The persuading is the key. If you don't take enough time over it, the strands don't trust one another to stay strong. A bit like...
Friends?
us.
I think this rope is gonna do great.
You should do a bit of the persuading. You'll enjoy it.
I'll give it some encouragement, sure. I believe in you, rope. Stay strong. I believe in you, rope. Stay strong.
Stay strong, rope. You really tough rope guy. I just want to hit. I just wanted to hit those. Now off to tell Cyrus about what's going on here and see if he can build us a good bubble blop. Whatever the fuck that is. It's really just a word I made up, to be completely honest.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day. You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
Thank you for choosing all water tubes. I gotta get the Ninja Turtles pillow. And get nice and comfy again, you know what I mean, guys? Yeah. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water. Thank you for traveling with all water.
Dang it. Where did... What if he's in the plant place? Oh, what if he's back at my house? We'll check the plant place first. Cause it's like right here. Boring. Boring and sad. Blah blah blah blah blah blah blah blah blah blah. Nobody watching the TV. Senor Suere.
Hey, Cyrus, just me. We've got a great idea for the helmets.
Shh. Do you hear that?
I, hear a lot of fuzzy static?
Yes, sure. But below that.
Cy, what should I be hearing?
Just let me listen and follow my instructions. We'll get to the bottom of this in no time. Oh, better. Getting better again. Oh, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Nope. Nope. Tuning out again. Nearly. Nearly. Stop. Just a little more. It's getting, nope. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? We're getting, do you hear that? We're getting close. It's beautiful. You hear it now? Like those particles are singing together, harmonizing. It's choral. I've discovered the coral particles. Particle choir? Particulars? Do you know what this means, Harold? Whatever is down there, that's the evidence that it has lots of similarities with the plant that I researched in my youth. Didn't you read the book I gave you?
You gave me a book?
The one I wrote. Phonetic Identities in Adolescent Seedlings. Yeah, provisional title, by the way. Just ended up sticking.
So, you know that by hearing this choir sound? How does that relate to...
It's all connected. This very specific sound pattern, this melody, music is math, math is nature. John will be happy about these results.
Awesome. I can't wait to tell her. Oh, hi, Professor.
Hello, you two. What's going on?
We were just talking about Cyrus's new findings.
Huh?
The music is plant math.
What?
Barrow. True.
Yes, I discovered that the audio samples actually reveal an even greater affinity between the particles and sentient plant life. It vindicates my earlier theory, too. The one in my book.
That is interesting. So, what's your opinion on the energy container's necessary properties?
Well, it makes me think the container will need the option for water flow or some kind of nutrition bed. Might need light control and something to attract the particles into it too. And, given that we don't know the energy potential and given that pollen can...
Sigh! That's enough to go on for now, I think. Good thinking, though. I'll handle it from here. Maybe asbestos will do the trick.
Say, Harold, didn't you want to tell me something earlier? Before we got swept up in the excitement.
Oh, it's the water bubbles. Our experiment was great. We found the bubbles to have protective qualities. The bubblefish came back totally happy.
Oh, that is interesting, but did you have a control group? What?
Yes. One fish went down without a bubble. I'll tell you all the details later.
Sai, can you work with those bubbles? Find a way to adapt them for human usage?
I mean, it's not like I don't have anything else to do, but sure. I'll figure it out. Maybe some kind of double hoop glaze with bubble film. Hey, what happened to the other fish, by the way?
It was a bit confused by the whole thing. I should see if we can thank it somehow.
You always did have a soft spot for fishy friends, huh, Harold?
I guess so. Nice to have one that can talk back.
Okay, let's get back to it. Good work, you two.
Go team!
Montage! Or Gunter. Did she just grab some asbestos with her bare hand? "23 days left." Then we miss our window to take off. Right now, the solar winds above the planet right now are calm. And if we could find a way to lift off the spaceship that we're in out from this water planet, then we won't re-crash. Then the solar winds won't just like make it plummet back off onto the water.
Thank you for joining me, everyone. And
just
well
fucking
done
woke
on your
up, dude.
efforts in getting to this point.
Yeah, at least I could help with this stuff.
No time for sulking. We're this close to figuring out whether what's down there can really help us get up there.
So, we finally decide on who gets to go down there, right?
Well, because they're stuck.
I might be the first Flumilim to even care what's down there.
Yes, well, that is to say...
Oh, Harold, it was nothing personal, but we already met to discuss that.
You decided without me?
Oh, without me too, Howell.
Yeah, it just kinda came up during one of our standard peer reviews. We are going down as a given, right? And then we decided it made most sense for Bridget to go with. She has the mixture of observational prowess and energy understanding.
Oh, I see.
But I'm actually acutely claustrophobic, so I had to pass. I wouldn't have been able to trust myself not to freak out down there.
Oh, so...
Cyrus was the next natural candidate. With his expertise in botany and molecular biology.
Oh, makes sense, I guess.
But, just as I was about to accept, I kept thinking of Sunny. And, you know, my responsibility. To my fish, too. If anything should happen to me down there, Sunny would never forgive me.
I'm sure your fish would forgive you, though.
Oh. Professor, you're next in line then. You're the most experienced after all.
Sure I am, but... Harold, are you fooling me? I've only got one hand.
Wait. So if not you, then...
We did consider the astronaut, but we weren't sure he'd actually fit.
So...
We're sorry to put the burden on you, Harold, but you're the next best man for the job.
I like that, like, they're like, the rest of us kind of don't want to die, so we're gonna have you go in there, just in case you die.
Yes! I mean, yes.
Yeah.
It'll be okay. No need to worry. We'll all be here looking out for you.
We all have something to live for, Harold, and you don't. So, congratulations. Really sorry to do this to you. But...
I know. You don't have to
And you have a great rapport with Wiu, so it makes sense.
And you've proven recently that you're more responsible than maybe we gave you credit for.
Plus, you've developed a real affinity for Flumilim processes and mental models.
I'll look after you, Howell. Don't worry.
I accept!
There's no need to be rash. Take a few moments to mull it over.
Wait, are you kidding with me now?
Harold, you know I don't jape in times of scientific urgency.
I meant about telling me, not going down there.
We'll give you some extra training before you go, of course.
Thank you, everyone. We'll do you all proud, I promise.
No doubt that you will. Now, let's get going. Time is still short.
I'm gonna go back to bed. Night. I'm gonna go have me some hospital bedtime. Alright, no, maybe not. I'm gonna press this button and there ain't nothing you can do about it. And my arm is gonna be weird. Very common stock sound footage. Footage? Not footage. Oh? But you're... Okay, yeah, let's look at these two. The fishies, the bubbles, the singing bubbles. Report to the school for mandatory green thumb final preparation class. GTFPC, when you're ready. Make sure you've tied up your loose ends. Who knows how long you'll be away. I'm going to use the Oobleblops for the... I'm going to use the Oobleblots for the helmets. Analysis showed that they appear to be even more durable than Oops. Oh, wow. Wait, did he see Pops? Oh, no. Oh, no, that would have been a terrible mistake. We gotta talk to the fishy. Harry, I've tried to parse this through all sorts of linguistic models, but what is the difference between an Pop and an Boop? I must know. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, we're dead. I'm dead. Hey, Harold, I need a favor. I'm struggling to figure out the Fluminim folks. Can't tell if they're curious or upset with me being here by the crack. You seem to really get them. Can you give me some pointers? Oh, another thing. How would you feel about being a test subject? It'll be fun. I need to stress test the new hoist. Gunter volunteered already, but you're my go-to experiment guy. You have the lowest life expectancy. Did you see last night's Sunzuk Ask episode? I need someone to talk about it with. I can't believe Shauna ended things with Pascal. He had it coming though. Oh my god, if you haven't seen last night's Sunzuk Ask episode, delete my other message without reading it. Oh no, spoilers. Thanks for the tea, Harold. Was just what I needed, but maybe next time you could leave the tea bag in for a few minutes longer. Harold, I'm running out of asbestos, and it's a crucial component for the energy vessel. I need you to make a resupply run for me, and don't dawdle. Oh, and while you're out, maybe a sea bean cookie? Get one for yourself, too. You're looking thin. I love you, Deej, but entirety that has led to anything has always been led back. You really are one of the friends that kind of happens. But you really were one of the ones that I could possibly ask for. The pleasure's all mine, Psycho. The pleasure is all mine. I love you, brother. I hope that you're having a fantastic night. I should make sure everything I want to do in my to-do list is done. Iris said he had one last thing, is to head to the school for final prep. Once we meet there, we'll be headed back to the crack. Bye, Cyrus. I'll see you downstairs. Wait.
Oh, it's been a while since... Nope, can't hold it in any longer. Bathroom time.
He hasn't gone to the bathroom in like 10 years. In like the whole game, and now this is gonna be the first time he's gonna take a piss. Who this bearded man? What's up, tiny habanero? Welcome back. It's good to see you.
Sounds like the shower is playing up. Is that a...
Rated zombies.
Hello? Are you okay in there? Hey, it's okay if you're sad, but just tell me if you need medical attention.
No, I'm not ill.
Secretary? Is that you? Or one of you?
It's me, Secretary 24.
You sad?
No, I'm not Secretary 24 anymore. I'm no one.
Oh no, what happened?
After Clockgate, all water needed.
Oh, they needed somebody to fire, huh?
Culpability. And so, I was fired.
Yep.
I've been scapegoated.
Yep.
What? But for what? Surely you didn't have anything to do with anything.
I know, but it's happened anyway.
Welcome to corporate life.
I used that one disciplinary action I had on my file from years ago as an excuse.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Was my career a total waste? All that time, and then just discarded like a used tube ticket. It makes me realize the only people who are really there for you, who are truly loyal, are your family.
Yeah!
Well, you have a lot of that at least, right?
Yes, that's true, but me and my brothers aren't as close as we used to be.
You don't know me nothing, man.
We used to do so much together. Such fun stuff.
Well, maybe now you have the time.
Yes. Yes, you're right. We should get our a cappella group back together. Mend the rift at last.
Were they a
Warren
barber
was
quartet?
right. There is more to life than a steady job.
You should do it. Use this new lease of life to solve the feud.
I will. You'll see, it's time for a new me.
Great. So, now you're no longer a secretary. What should we call you?
I'll just stick to 24. Why fix what isn't broken, right?
Oh, right. Okay. Go get him, 24.
Thank you for listening, whoever you are.
It's me, Mr. Harold.
Well then, thank you, Harold. You'll always be a bathroom buddy to me now.
Oh boy. Oh, he is a finish. Those gurgles made it really stop and crawl right back up in, huh? Oh boy. sounds like Harold's having some prostate trouble. Yeah, exactly. I also want a bathroom buddy. Well. Oh, hello, Otter. It's good to see you. Welcome back. Ooh, that door got all ghosty on me. Thanks for hearing us out and understanding, Harold. The brothers are at peace with one another again. In fact, we're going to put on a concert in the Agora Arcades tonight to celebrate. You pop on down. Okay. I will do it. To the arcades! Ow.
Location nominated. Journey commencing.
All water, thanking you.
We know you enjoyed traveling with all water. You're welcome.
How the cupcakes going now, baby? Great?
Sonny?
Oh, hey, Harold. How you doing?
Sonny, you didn't often talk about your parents.
Where did that come from?
You know I love them both, and I should visit Mama more, too. But all the women in my family have such strong personalities, I just kind of want to get mine ironed out first, before I become one of them.
How's your personal search going?
Yep, making progress. You've made me feel so guilty about not seeing Mama recently. Maybe I'll get her to tell me some more stories about Serena.
I'd better be going, Sonny.
Peace out.
Peace.
Tommy, how's it going?
Harold, what's new?
Gloobledy gloppy gloop. I'm very upset that this potion shop ain't never been open. Maybe I'm not as close to the end. Faye's luck in life has hit them sideways 3 ways the past couple of days. Oh no. What can we do to change this luck? Shall we bind up Lady Luck? Put her on the cross and give her some spankings? That will teach her, I'm sure.
Mr. Halibut.
Hello there, sir.
Hey!
Oh, wow. Hi, everyone. It's good and quite strange to see you all together.
Yeah, man. It's about time, right, bros? Yes. Family over bosses for me now.
Yes, well, some of us have still got to make an honest living.
Now, Secretary 8. We're luckier than a double raffle winner to have got over our differences.
So, what are you all doing here? How did this happen?
I guess it started after our little bathroom encounter when I approached Warren. We got talking about the past and how now half of the brothers were ex-all-water. Yeah, and like I said, all the reasons for us being weird with each other. We couldn't even remember them. And I thought, if neither of us can...
That's when they came to me.
And then me. And we all realised it can't have been anything that important. And so now we're preparing our comeback show.
Watch, one of them is going to be off key, and that's going to be the thing.
I can't wait to hear it.
We wouldn't be here without you,
really?
Harold. Enjoy the show.
Bum, bum, bum, bum, bum, bum, bum, bum, bum, bum.
If I had the fins of a fish, I would travel far under the sea. And a rocky old road I would follow to the place that is heaven to me. When the sun goes to rest, not that we can see, way down in the west. Not that this planet is really the greatest. I'll build a nest in the place I love best, a dear little ship in the sea.
Great job, everybody. You win. The doctors took you seriously, which is fantastic. My computer has been kind of iffy since about 1 month past warranty. Oh, of course. Escalating its issue and basically on, is the thing going to break any day? Oh. Blah. Well, thank you, Mr. Halibut. You're so kind.
Hey there. How do you do?
How do you do? You do the do. You drink it. Or do you? Or is? If I share screen to a friend to show them the issue, it shows up in the... or is. Yeah. Like what the... yeah, stuff like that doesn't surprise me, for sure. I wonder what the deal is there. It's very weird. That wasn't the button!
Moving people every day.
I tried to press up so it would go to the bottom option, but no.
All water. We get you where you're going.
Whoa, how the fuck did you show up here? So whatever, dude, whatever.
All water compliments you on your choice of
I have to go to
destination.
school now.
Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest and all water will make it up to you.
The mouse flickers, it just disappears on my screen. Everything else looks fine, but the mouse nopes out. But it's visually there in the call. I'm not aware, can I talk? Yeah, screen share with a friend. 50-50 if the HDMI port works. Yeah, I'm wondering where that lies. I've never had issues like that, but I'm trying to think about where, you know, if it's specifically just a visual thing, is it something to where like the cable is not transmitting all of the data? Like where could that originate? Or is it literally just, I don't know, some rogue piece of code that just like fell apart on the, you know, where it's like you're supposed to show where this is. Weird.
Okay, everyone, listen up. Welcome to Green Thumb class. You may be wondering what Green Thumb class is.
I sure am.
Why you're here at Green Thumb
Why
class.
the fuck am I here?
Well, this was originally going to be a private seminar to discuss safe handling of the particles that make up the energy source based on our findings, most of which were my findings, may I add, especially the sound wave element, which...
Get on with it, Si!
Yes, sorry.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Then we decided it might be fun to open it to the public as a kind of general botany 101. So here you all are, and thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Here are some tips for all of you on handling things with Green Thumb status, which includes the energy particles as well as general flora around the cave. Number 1, exert minimum pressure. The cells of these particles and anything else you encounter down there could be incredibly sensitive. Number 2, check for root-like material. If taking any samples, keep them as intact as possible, taking care not to sever anything. If you must take a sample, take it from as close to the end of the root as possible. Number 3, keep well lit and warm. We still don't know exactly what combinations of environmental factors is preferred by whatever is down there, but we can surmise it's similar to how it already is. For example, if you find something in the dark, don't shine a bright light on it. Any questions?
Truth. What happens if you eat the part? We want to know that or whatever. No heckin' clue. Already been trying to dock to clean up, reset the laptop. That's a good idea. Opera wasn't logged back in. Happy that you use Opera. So I did my bookmarks with sync. Shuffled your bookmarks. Resurrected bookmarks that you deleted it years ago. Insane. It must have found like a repository somewhere where everything had been synced somewhere else. Weird.
Si? What happens
I said
if
I'm
you
glad you're
eat the
using it.
particles?
Opera's great. I don't use it, but it's great.
We don't know. Ingesting or inhaling anything down there is not advised.
Even though we've all been inside of the cave a billion times, not quite the crack, but the cave with the particles flowing all the way around without any breathing protection. That's very smart. But oh my gosh, yeah.
Is there a danger of the particles being shocked by environment change?
Very good question. It's possible, but from what we can tell, they can handle a small degree of ambience change.
Cool.
Can plants think?
Can plants, not in the way we can. They don't have nervous systems, of course.
Or is.
But then what does it mean to think? After all, it's just a...
Get on with it!
Follow these basics, and I'm sure we won't have any green thumbs falling off. Harold? Those are the essentials, but I'll be staying here to discuss the specifics of boron deficiency in cruciferous veg if anyone is interested in sticking around. Right. For those of you who stuck around, this is going to be a wild ride.
He didn't even give us a chance.
I suppose the house party has started. Well, I'm sure it won't be more fun than my lecture, but it'd be a shame to miss it.
Fuck yeah, Sai. Sai's like, wait a minute, house party? Let's fucking jam, boy. Oh my god, Rafi's DJing. Are you kidding? This is ridiculous. I love it. The Green Thumb class.
Harold, my man!
My Chris, man.
Well done. You know, you've become quite the talk of the town. Your exploits in the fishy cave are becoming more riveting than Sun Tzu Ashk. Well, at least more interesting than seasons 1 through 6 and then 9 through 22.
Ah, yes. That run from 7 through 9 was real killer stuff, huh?
So, are you excited? Have you been training?
Training? I hadn't thought about that. Do you think it'll be demanding?
Of course it will.
You got to be prepared for the unexpected.
Oh, well, what would you suggest?
We don't have time to put you on a proper routine. But you're a friend, though. I'll tell you about my emergency regime.
It sounds uncomfortable.
Does he mean regimen?
I really think I'll be fine.
Don't risk it. Look, it's a flexibility routine. Just breathe really deeply and let all your limbs go loose. Shake them around while shouting, "I can do anything!" It's no replacement for years of disciplined exercise, but it's better than nothing.
Okay, I'll try and give it a try.
We can talk with each other now,
Enjoy
yes.
yourself for now, though, eh? Party hard, work hard.
Everybody's wearing
got
these
it, Chris.
earpieces.
Cheers.
Salud!
It translates for everyone. So the fishy people have essentially integrated with all of us humans. Look at this kid jam. Yeah, fucking rock.
Wii U.
Howl!
Are you enjoying the party?
Yes. I think so. But I don't really understand what makes it a party.
Well, you know, people have gathered for a special occasion to celebrate.
But we haven't gone anywhere yet.
No, but it's for good luck and to raise our spirits.
I'm not sure I really get it, especially the strange movements people are making. They don't usually move like that.
Movements? Huh. Oh, you mean dancing. It's, I guess an expression of letting go, enjoying a rhythm.
Ah, I like it. But only an outside musical rhythm?
Yes, at least when other people are watching anyway.
Well, I don't totally understand the rules, but it's nice to see everyone smiling.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It'll be even nicer when we come back with a magical new energy source and everyone treats us as heroes.
Heroes?
Yeah, it's a person who's admired and treated with a lot of respect.
We're not heroes already.
Fuck yeah, you tell him.
You're my hero, buddy.
It's all very weird, but I'm excited if you are. I'm sure we'll have lots of stories to tell at the next party.
I'm sure we will. I'm gonna chat to some of the others, but make sure to get some rest.
Okay. Party time.
Dancing is stimming for neurotypicals? Wow. Ouch. I stim when I think too hard, I think, nowadays. And that's something that's become a new development with the last few years. Like, while I'm working, I seem to stim a lot. And I seem to kind of stim when I'm getting really tired and fall asleep. I'm getting some things that are happening now that I don't fully understand, but are against my control. Look at him, he's reeling her in! He's reeling her in, there it goes! This boy knows he's got her! That's great.
Oh, hi, Harold.
Hello, Yaba.
Why'd they spell it like
How are you
hi?
feeling?
I'm not drunk if that's what you're insinuating.
Oh, no. I just meant after all the all-water stuff.
Yeah, that was frustrating. I really thought we were onto something.
Well, you were. It's actually pretty amazing what you managed to figure out from scratch.
But we had it all wrong.
Yeah, but for a bunch of non-all-water employees with limited resources, you got so much right. And maybe it forced the CEO into thinking about how they were doing things.
So you're saying we might not have produced a full-scale expose and regime change, but we might have been aged provocateurs giving rise to a procedural review?
Yes, totally.
Interesting. You know, once you're back from the mission, you should drop by the hideout again. You can tell us all about it.
No, I've not played Disco Elysium. That one's on my list.
Well, good luck, comrade.
I've only seen a
Until
teeny
next
tiny
time.
amount of it. And that's my kind of shit. That's my kind of game, for sure. ADHD feels like I'm going to explode from energy, and that movement is yes. To just move the water. Yeah, autism, not yet diagnosed. Feels like I'm in a happy neurological sensation. It's like ASMR for the touchy cells. Yeah, maybe so. I find myself like all of a sudden I'm doing these hand movements out of nowhere, and my head turns in a direction and stays there. It like kind of flexes for a second, and then I'm like, what am I doing? But then I'm like, I have to keep working, and then it happens more. Or my eyes start to flicker a little bit, but then there's the PTSD thing.
Hey there, Sonny.
Hey, Harold.
Feels
You
bad like
excited?
Sparky.
I guess so. It'll be different.
You know, I'm proud of you. I always knew you were a goof. And you are. But I did always secretly think you'd figure out how to do something cool one day.
Hey.
Ah, come on. I didn't mean it in a bad way.
Maybe, and it's because it's especially when I'm like really trying to think, really figure something out. And I don't know, I just kind of wonder, maybe like while these neurons are firing, like at some point there's like excess in I'm just like, like, you know, something weird happens. Resolving PTSD can cause tics and whatnot because neurological appears weird. But also, please talk to Doc if you feel concerned about anything new in life. Oh, for sure. Then it could cause stuff. Yeah, because it generally, it seems to happen when I'm like working or thinking really hard, really hard, or when I'm like trying to go to sleep and I'm letting everything really like drop down or whatever. These twitches, like my eye, my lip, and my thumb or my finger starts to do this. Sometimes I'll wake up, kind of like if I'm falling half asleep, I'll wake up because I can feel my finger moving, like just kind of doing this. And sometimes it's like hitting a pillow, or it's like rubbing on like the sheet, you know, of my bed or something like that. And the sensation is like, it's like, hey, what are we doing? What's happening? And I just like start to wake up a little bit, and I'm like, cut it out, stop, it's sleep time. But those are the two major times that I start to like have those types of reactions. I probably should bring that up to a doctor, but I always forget while I'm at the doctor because I'm generally not, I don't have that issue like 80% of the time. Well, I mean, when I'm working, you know, that happens, but most of the other time. When I've had a breakthrough with CPTSD and stuff, I find that I have involuntary neural surges or something. I made that sound aggressive. No, I get it.
not doing it because it's cool. I'm just doing what I need to do.
I know. I even kind of envy you a bit.
You should relax, Sonny. Try and enjoy where you are.
Maybe, but it's your cosmic consciousness that helps your luck to happen, Anyway, I'm glad it was you that met the fish folk first.
Huh. Don't you like fish?
No, it's just, if it was anyone else, I just think you were the right man for the job.
And you're gonna be the right girl for the job. Whatever the job is.
Come tell me how it all went, huh? When you're back? For old time's sake?
Sure. Wish me luck?
Always.
Oh, nice. That's smart.
Harold, my man.
Hey, sorry. Are you okay?
Never better. Responsible for a secret relaunch procedure that everyone is dependent on. My friend is about to descend into the depths of an unknown alien cave thing to get the energy we need for it.
Looks like he's had a few.
What could there be for me to worry about?
Lightweight.
I see. Well, you don't have to worry about me. Ryu will look after me down there.
Maybe I'm worried for Ryu.
It'll be okay, Sai. All of us can do is our best, right?
Right. I'll worry as best I can.
That's not what I meant.
It's okay, man. We'll all be okay.
Nice.
It was just me. Maybe not. But with Bridget, Moreau on side, I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Yes, exactly. Cheers, Cyrus. Professor, hey.
Harold, my boy. How are you? Feeling?
Oh, fine. I'm not worried about a thing.
I kind of wish I could go with you. Wouldn't it be fun?
Oh, well, yeah, it'd be great. Are you sure you can't?
With this age and my arm, I think not.
Oh, I'm sure we could. You and I would.
So life continues.
Yada yada blah blah. Stop trying to make me feel better. I'm just happy we get to experience this, even if I don't actually get to see it. Even if I don't actually get to see it.
Yeah. And we wouldn't even be getting to see it if it wasn't for you. Can I get you another drink?
I'd probably better not.
Okay.
I wish you would have been like, fuck yeah.
Okay, Harry. I'm okay. Go have fun. But not too much fun. We've got a real schlep tomorrow.
Thanks, Moreau. See you later then.
Well, I mean, I guess but there's not a chance of like some sort of cave-in with people that are, playing games with their mouth.
Carol, we don't really understand why you're going down the crack with Ryu. But we think we appreciate it, so we got a few things together for you. Hopefully you'll find them useful and or delightful. As a human. Yes. We're still not really sure how your kind thinks, but we've tried our best.
Oh, wow. You all... I'm so flattered. You shouldn't have.
Go on. Open it.
Oh, okay. Let's have a look-see.
Fish.
Oh, this looks great. A nice little fish.
Is the fish not big enough for you?
No. It's perfect. Thank you. Okay.
And
up
a
next,
hammer.
Some hairpins.
A bobby pin.
Yes. We were told by Chris that these things come in very useful.
Where are you now? I mean,
it's true.
Thank you.
You're good at picking
there's something
locks.
else in here.
I think you're gonna love this one.
A rubber hammer.
One of my favorites.
In case I see any moles I need to whack.
I'll have it if you don't want it.
No. It's all great. Thank you. Now I'm prepared for anything.
Good luck, Harold.
Thanks, everyone. See you soon.
Rubber hammer, yeah. Yeah, she is unarmed. Yeah. She would be disarmed.
Hey, will you?
Howl?
What is the difference between Ooble Pops and Ooble Boops?
Oh boy.
Huh. You see, Ooble Boots and Ooble Pops are actually not similar at all. One is like a bubble, and the other is like a bubble made to pop. More for fun, not useful.
The end. Hell yeah. Yeah, it seems like it. Everything's totally cool, man. Check out all the pretty lights, man. Don't worry, dude. I'll fix it. Okay? I'll get all the ooble bloops I can get my hands on, bro. This is how we met Wii U. What if it's me? A reflection of myself. I am Wii U. Wii U is me. I am evolving. I am becoming fish person. Where the fuck am I?
Huh. Home at last.
Oh, I don't think so.
How did I get here? I don't remember.
It's all just a dream.
And I don't remember leaving it like this. Has someone been in here?
It wasn't me.
Felix, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing, bub.
This is my room.
But
As in Bubble?
how do you really know that?
Felix, I don't have time for your shenanigans right now. I feel like there's something important I should be doing. I need some space to think, okay? Sorry.
Nah, it's okay. You're right, Harold. There is something important you should be doing.
I'm glad you agree. Wait, what? Do you know what it is?
Nope, that's for you to find out. All I can do is point you in the right direction.
The right direction isn't through a load of ducts, is it?
No, no ducks. Just go through there and follow your heart.
Okay. Yeah. Don't feel sleepy anyway.
That definitely seems like a very
Thanks,
reasonable
Good
place
luck,
to walk
Harold.
through.
Hope I never see you again.
This is the one I need to sleep in. Now get us a scene from The Shining. Have the hall fill with blood.
Do you ever wonder...
About what?
No, it's stupid. I shouldn't even bother you with it.
You can tell me anything.
It's just...
Are you sure you want to tell me?
No. I don't know. Maybe.
Hmm?
I just wonder... Have I been useful? At all? What have I really done? This whole time, people have only given me stuff to do when they haven't been bothered to do it themselves. Has there been anything that only I was able to do?
So you're helpful. What's bad about that?
Yeah.
You make the lives of everyone around you easier.
But anyone could do that.
I don't think they would give you things to do if they didn't trust you.
Maybe. I suppose. But what if we're all doing the wrong thing anyway?
Like what? Eating jam instead of wieners?
No, I mean, that's just personal taste.
So, what can be a wrong or a right thing?
I don't know. Where's home? Is there a wrong or right place for home? Maybe the fedora is fine down here. What if taking off is the worst thing that we could do?
How do you decide anything? It's all so complicated with you humans. Unless... Are we too simple?
How does anyone trust they're making the right decision? About anything?
I don't know. Maybe we can't know. So why think?
But if we don't worry at all...
It's nice.
You can do it just like that? Unless... Maybe the whole point of not being sure is that it keeps your options open. If we were sure about everything straight away, we'd never change our minds.
No. We would just be a fish swimming in one direction, following the current, happy, but probably missing out on most of the ocean. That's Blugaluggaluggal.
I see now. So, true Blugaluggal is being happy within uncertainty.
Oh. I didn't think of it like that before, but I like it.
So, have you tried jam on a wiener?
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Welcome to all water. Hot.
What am I doing? I don't know. I should know. Maybe someone should just tell me like they always do, whatever and whenever they want.
Are you being... what is it you call it? Scartastic?
It's just so pointless, isn't it? All these crazy ideas for takeoff? What do any of them think it will achieve? Why can't we just be happy here?
Yes. Some of you humans seem to have no blugaluggaluggle.
Blugaluggal. Ah!
Ah!
I wouldn't even be sad if the mission to find an energy source failed. Then we'd have to stay here.
Have to? Couldn't you stay anyway?
It's complicated. That's why the mission failing would make things simple.
But wouldn't it make all of you sad?
Everyone treats me like I'm just daydreaming. I mean, what else am I supposed to do when I was born onto a spaceship? The same one I'll die on, with no options. A mission that is probably pointless, decided on by people I never knew before I was born. Who could have spent the money and energy on staying and helping instead. Who probably made half the problems on Earth. Who made my parents. Who...
I'm angry too!
Yeah, you tell him.
I'm angry with myself. I didn't consider that. Sorry, what are you angry about?
It's okay. I'm not sure. I just feel your anger, and it makes me angry that things are making you upset.
And I really hate the tube system. The access card is a dumb shape, it smells weird, and it doesn't work properly half the time.
Howl, if you had a fish for a long time, and then another fish came to visit, and you could only keep one fish, which fish would you choose?
What? Why? Why can't I have both fish?
Just because one fish is going to swim away. Out of your control.
I don't know. Which fish is nicer?
Maybe one fish can speak. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Maybe you don't even have a choice.
Doesn't matter. No choice.
These are weird feelings.
Is one of the fish gonna leave because they're angry at the other fish? Or maybe it's that one of them...
big fish. One fish have to go away.
You know, I've got a good feeling about this.
I have a great feeling too. Everything is bubbly.
Wow, I know what you mean. Like, we're being carried along by loads of tiny floating little bubbles and anything is possible.
Like I'm just going to float along. A gentle tide that only wants what's best for us.
We've come this far. And all we can do is be us and see what happens, right?
Don't you worry about where Fedora will go.
Yeah, but since all this, I've learned that worrying just makes you get less done. This feeling that things will work out, it helps.
Yeah. We've taught each other lots. Humans are funny, but I think life will be more interesting now we've met you.
Yeah. And we saved each other.
Yes. Wait. It was only me that was hurt.
Now there's an exciting future for both of us.
Lots of plans. If we explore and find new things, wonderful. If there is nothing else, wonderful too.
Definitely. Good things ahead.
But something bad might happen one day.
True.
I hope no bad things even happen to start with.
Yeah.
Me too. But it'll be okay if they do. We'll deal with them together.
I want to try even more strange human things.
And I'll get good at Caracal and the arty performances.
We could make a garden, like size.
Yes, and make new kinds of jam.
Oh.
I hope so. I really hope so. Whatever happens to the Fedora and everyone, I just know it'll work out okay. And I think okay is enough.
There was a spider crawling on my microphone. There he is. Hey, little BB. But the microphone was like hanging on my chest. There he goes. He's off. But it did scare the shit out of me because it was like right next to my eyeball for a second. I was like, what? I'm technically arachnophobic, so I have a light sweat going on right now. Thank you very much.
goodness you're here.
Where else would I be? We're in this together, Howell.
I know, but sometimes I stop what I'm doing and I think, no one ever truly knows how I feel, how anyone feels. So, what actually connects us? Growing up on the ship, I thought, with so many people, I'd never be alone. But then, it's only a few people you want around you, and I wasn't expecting to be alone.
You weren't alone.
I'm scared of being alone. But at the same time, not being alone is scary too. Everyone...
What about everyone?
Everything. Everyone wants something different from me. Or I need something from them. It's so exhausting keeping track of it all.
Oh, I don't really think about the other Flumilim. Wiu is Wiu. To me and to them.
So, you do what you want? Whatever anyone else thinks or expects?
No, I think about them, but we are not tied together.
But what about your responsibilities? I mean, I can't just run away from it all.
Are your legs hurt?
Oh, I mean, I'd feel bad. Guilty. They've been good to me.
So what are you worried about? Are you going somewhere?
Well, yeah, somewhere. I mean, we all are, right? Together? We're all bound up in everything together. Then there's you and me?
Oh, look.
Is that... Are they?
I think they're the two Flumilim that came down here before. They do look happy, don't they?
Wow. Huh.
Anyway, we are all connected, but you shouldn't be dragged along by someone.
True. I affect them too, right? But you also can't do everything alone.
True. True.
Wiu? Wiu, are you there?
Howell. Ah, it's you.
What is going on here? I was so worried.
Me too. But I also somehow knew I'd find you.
Looks like the dream team is back together. But where are we?
Not sure. But I have a feeling this is the right way to go.
Lead the way. We don't have much else to go on.
Do you think we are somewhere?
I don't know. I don't think we're nowhere.
Wherever we are, we're together. And this will make a good story.
I hope so. Let's find out how it ends first. You still feel like this is the right way?
Yep. Don't you?
Actually, yes. It's strange, but something does seem to be pulling me along.
Like
Go
a rope?
with the tide.
I'm going.
Wiu! You see that?
You mean the giant floating flower beam?
Yeah, more or less. It's beautiful.
It's making me feel sparkly. Harold, take my hand.
Sure. Are you scared?
No. Come on, with me. Jump!
Ah, so those arcade games are trying to train you for this the whole time. Oh, it's down for a couple of weeks, eh?
What's that? Am I seeing things? Oh my god. Is it really them? It's you! You came back! You're alive!
We came back.
We came back! Bridget! Hi, how are you doing?
Phew. We came back.
And you've got the energy source?
Oh, this thing. Yeah, I think so.
This is, how am I doing? Do you realize how much of a scare you've given us? We didn't want to think the worst, but what were you doing down there?
We chased a dragon.
Oh, this is gonna be pretty hard to explain. Hey, how long were we gone anyway?
Oh, not very long.
Oh, that's good.
Just about 2 weeks.
2 weeks? It felt just like a few hours, didn't it, you?
I wasn't really keeping track. Sometimes it felt like I'd been down there for a long time, and others it was all new, like we just arrived.
Look, I'd love to hear all about this, but it's going to have to wait. Me and a few of the others have been stranded since the tube system and the broadband connection just stopped. The Fedora is silent. We're on our own out here.
Oh no. What are we gonna do?
We could go to my place for tea.
Thanks, Wii, but I have other ideas.
I'm sure we'll figure something out. If we just work together and...
Harold, do you think I've been just twiddling my thumbs? The Flumilim, Rafi, and I have built a new submarine. It just needs an energy source.
What kind of energy?
How about the one you're holding? Follow me. Let's head to the entrance lake.
It's like, oh yeah, that's what we were doing in the first place.
Et voila, our new ride.
Super. It looks great. I never knew you were good with machines too.
I had some help from Raffi, but this old gal has some surprises left up her sleeve yet.
Mind if I drive?
Sure, I'll handle the systems and help you navigate from the back.
What can I do?
Oh, you get the fun job. Sit in the middle and man the grabby arm.
Is that, the technical term for it?
Oh, loosen up a bit, Harold. This is going to be fun.
So, we think this vessel will be enough to power it?
Let's find out. Slot it in and let's rev her up. It worked! Listen to my baby purr.
Okay, let's see. What do we have here?
It should all be pretty intuitive. Just don't press the eject button.
Okay, navigation lever. Got the sonar display here. Throttle handle. Depth adjuster. And... oh, what's this button to?
Oh, that must be the... Yep, the wriggle control.
Buckle up, everyone. Let's dive.
I love it. Does it have a little mouth on its butt? What the fuck? I love it.
The new sub is so much fun. Great work, Bridget.
Thanks. Well done on bringing back the power source.
I want to go down there again. It was so weird and pretty.
I think once was enough for me.
I'd just like to see the underwater rainbow that smelled of jam one more time.
Oh boy.
The what now?
Still nothing on the radio from Fedora.
Why do you think they've gone silent?
Could be anything. I'd say it was just all water cutting costs again, but it was so sudden.
Something bad happened?
Could be. Yeah, trying not to think about it.
Maybe we should take our minds off it.
Oh, can we play fish impressions?
I'd love to, but now probably isn't the time.
Oh, hang on. We've got a tape back here.
Scar, thank you for the raid. Oh shit, what up? Nobody. Came here at the right time where we're gonna be jamming. Hello, thank you for bringing the friends. What's up, Scone? Thank you so much for the raid. How are you guys doing today? This game is made of claymation. It's called Harold Halibut.
In der Stadt, die es nicht gibt,
we fucking jamming like all up in this bitch.
Wird ein Mädchen stehen.
I'm in my wiggly whoop.
Es wird
Wiped on Behemoth
auf den Mann.
and shows bed. That makes a ton of sense.
Es wird fragen,
nice.
endlich wann wird
Behemoth is so hard. I'm assuming it was the hardest version of Behemoth or whatever, right? The one that gives the good stuff. 230? It's 430 for me. Scone up at the West Coast. I'm here in Chicago. Jamming. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that fight is horrible. That fight is absolutely horrible, but I'm glad you guys had some fun. Vancouver Island, nice. Sounds like a good time. Thank you so much for that Raiderino. You've come just at the right vibe, I suppose, to come in and hang out with us while we chill around with our wobbly boys. And this is literally just for show. Like, I don't even know if I can die. Yeah, beard's coming. Beard's on the way. You're scary without it? Oh, is that why you've been gone? I'm just kidding. This is like my third time streaming in like a month. So it's been me that is gone.
In dem Haus, das es nicht gibt.
Nobody said retro, and you look chill for sure. Oh, thank you so much. Done and done. Yes, I'm a huge retro fan. Grew up with video games all my life. I've been playing video games since 1981 when I was like 2 years old. Been doing it ever since. Oh, is it a giant octopus that's the problem?
Es wird
yeah.
auf den Mann.
And what was funny is that, like, using a different emulator ended up being a better thing. Look, we have a little friend. We have a little friend. Up with the NES mostly love the classics. Nice, nice. Yeah, so I had Pongs and Atari and the arcades around that time. Atari 2600, ColecoVision, Intellivision. This is a 3DS, nice. DOS games, yeah, I had to play those at my friend's house. We couldn't afford like an actual computer, but we had consoles. That's great.
Bloop, bloop, bloop, that was nice. Do we have any more tapes?
Afraid not.
So let's play Spot the Fish.
Huh?
Oh, look at that one.
Oh, where?
Harold, watch out!
Where? I can't see the fish. Ah!
Oh no. Poor fishy.
Why is it frozen?
Is the cockpit glass okay?
I can't see any cracks. Well, there are some in the fish.
Oh.
This isn't good at all. For the ambient temperature anywhere near the Fedora to have dropped far enough for this.
It's not supposed to look like this. World record of the speed run? Oh, Pokemon Snap? Oh, world record photo. Fucking boss?
They might really need this energy source right about now. Looks like a big crowd at the arcades.
Yes, but for what? Can you take us closer?
They see us. But what's going on in there?
Not sure. Do you think they look stuck in there?
Stuck? Or trapped?
Get us to the submarine dock. We've got to find out what's going on.
Yeah, how are they gonna get through the tubes that function with water when everything's frozen? Star Fox 64 is so good. Off and play, Planet Crafter. Okay, be well. I love you. Thank you so much. Take care.
Oh no. The ice is spread here too. There's no way we're gonna be able to dock.
We'll have to find somewhere else. Let me think. Yeah, that should work.
A filter.
Okay, we need to make a detour. We'll try docking at Biosphere 4. There's a hull breach from the crash there. Maybe the ice hasn't reached it yet.
Where to?
I'll direct you. Just keep going around.
Okay. Say, I don't think I've ever been to that part of the ship.
Well, as you know, the core consisted of two main sections. The engine modules and the agricultural district. Bio 4 was the name of the latter. Apparently, it even had living fields and livestock during transit.
Imagine having all those real animals around.
Yeah. But like I said, it was damaged in the crash and deemed too expensive to maintain. I just hope it's still connected to the rest of the modules.
Hang on, will you? We'll get you warmed up soon.
Okay, keep going this way. It won't be too long now. Oh, I wish I knew what's going on in there.
Me too. It's starting to feel pretty strange.
Why aren't you talking about Slippy yet?
Our best bet will be to try and find a security monitor station, so we can get more perspective on what's going on.
Gosh, I hope everyone is okay. Wow, when you see the core from out here, it's pretty impressive. How huge the core was.
It's like its own cave.
It really is a shame we couldn't do more with it.
I mean, why can't you? Have a good night, Scotland. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Into somewhere more useful.
I think they tried a few times, but it's such a big space full of super energy-hungry stuff. Remember, when the Fedora was actually flying, it was able to generate way more energy from the solar sails and...
I think I see the breach.
Yep, that's it! Oh, and it's free of ice. Perfect.
seconds in. Could get a bit bumpy.
It's spooky in here.
Here we are. It's kinda eerie.
Yeah. No one's been in here for a long time.
Wait. You hear that?
Is it a ghost?
I doubt it. But it does sound like what I imagine an animal to sound like. But that's a silly thought. Anyway. Looks like the power's out. Harold, can you get this hooked up to the energy vessel? There should be some jumper cables in the engine compartment.
Sure. I'll get to it.
Righto, power is showing up. Just need to flick the master switch and...
Wow.
Giraffes!
It really is huge in here.
Oh,
What's
look,
up, Melody?
We have company. Who are they?
Ooh, what are those? I guess now we know where the ghost animal sounds came from.
Amazing! I can't believe they adapted to survive down here. Do you think they bite?
It must have been so peaceful for them here. I'm sure they're relaxed.
They look so funny and nice.
Well, much as I'd love to get to know them better, we should really try and get access to the arcade security cameras.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, I recognize these controls. They're like the ones in the filter station. I guess this used to handle water drainage and filtering.
Fantastic. So you can operate it?
I think so. It would have been used to monitor the filters and stuff. So if I can just get to the monitor root directory...
That could be better.
Ask it to change the camera feed.
How you doing?
That should do it. Okay, let's see what we can see.
Keep cycling through. Ah, there's the Agora arcade.
We should be able to talk to them through the tannoy system too.
Professor! Everyone! You can hear us, right? We can see you. We're in the abandoned core. What's going on?
Hang on. Let me see if I can turn on the security cam's mic too.
Harold? Is that you? Can you hear us? Harold, are you okay? Thank goodness. Where have you been?
In hell.
Long story, Professor. But we came back in Bridget's new submarine. The Fedora is all iced up.
We? Is Wheel with you too?
We's here too. Nice to see you again, Professor.
You three have got a lot of chutzpah, making us all worry and then just turning up unannounced like this.
Professor, are you all okay? Are you trapped in the arcades? What's going on?
Oy vey. Yes, we're stuck here thanks to Schlippmeyer. He's had us all fooled from the get-go. Played us for real schmucks. All along, he's been planning to freeze not just the area around the ship, but the entire ocean.
He told you all this?
Yes, over the tannoy, once he'd hidden himself away somewhere. He said it's always been his dream to create the largest winter sport amusement park in the universe.
Freeze the sea. Winter sports? From the get-go? All along?
So, Slippy is here. He's rootling around, asking me all kinds of questions I don't want to answer.
Slipmeyer, will you please present Flow and Go to the audience, please?
Please witness the future of Fedora. Like all the best things in life, it seems simple at first. Then the more you know about it, the more ingenious and brilliant it becomes.
It's all a lot of hot air.
I'm gonna freeze the water directly under the Fedora.
Given water bodies usually freeze from the top down, I don't know. It all seems a bit fishy to me.
I thought you said it wasn't a vote.
It's not. I just happen to agree with them.
I'm making the coolant procedure more efficient than ever. It's going to be able to cover a lot of ground.
How does your AC technology work?
Maybe I shouldn't tell you every part of it, eh?
I need to finish hooking up these tubes for some tests. Are you going to help me or just stand and watch me suffer? Please witness the future of Fedora. So you see, that's the Slippy difference.
Oh my god, what? Why? Where is he now?
Not sure. We all got together here for an urgent launch update. He disappeared and activated the security locks.
Oh.
You okay, Howell? You went dreamy for a minute there.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Wiyu. So, Moreau, what was the urgent launch update?
Harold, please. The update was a ruse to get us out of the way. We were never meant to take off with his procedure. He babbled something about how we'd just die in traveling through space, and we may as well have fun in our lifetimes.
My god. Can he really do it?
Well, he's been developing the tech under our nose, of course, and we've got the raw materials all around us. He said we'd all thank him once the Slippy Ice Paradise was ready. Can you believe it?
Okay, we'll get you out of there somehow. Just hold on.
Hold on, Harold. Really?
That slippery little...
I guess you've tried breaking through the revolving door?
Yes, you nincompoop! Chris tried already! Even though I warned him, it's security glass, and no amount of handsome muscle would get through it. Listen, you two. You should be able to access the security shutters and the door's control mechanism through the terminal computer.
Okay, let me see.
Okay, a fun game. I'm actually going to leave it here and go to the bathroom real quick. I will be back in a bit. And we're back. Back with some more Harold Halibut. Right. What do we got here?
It's just fiddly. I'll figure it out.
You sure you know what you're doing?
Just give me a minute. Sorry, Professor. The door control interface is weird on this terminal. It's like you click one thing and it does the opposite. Then there's a pop-up and you have to click again.
Weird, Harold? You're looking at classic quality tech. The newer consoles might be fancier, but you have less manual control. And because everything is integrated, it's a nightmare if anything needs replacing.
Sorry, Rafi. Can you help talk me through it?
Fine.
What are you seeing now?
A screen with the diamond shape on the left.
Great, nearly there. Click the top of the 2 buttons on the right. Click the top of the 2 buttons on the right.
Do you mean the box with the key?
No, you're on the wrong tab. Click the top of the 2 buttons on the right.
And then?
The box in the middle of the screen should be active now. Click the slim switch in the very center.
Clicked.
The door segments on the left should be animated now.
They are. Did I do it?
Go to the rightmost tab on the top of the screen. What are you seeing now?
A screen with a key on one side.
Great. Choose the REM cup rads around the 50 range. Harold, click on the box that says REM.
I'm looking for it. I don't...
There should be a box that says
There it
REM.
is. Done.
Click Go 8. Click section W7 and open it.
Done. But nothing is happening.
Did you press the enormous key button?
Aha!
You did it. Finally. Good job, Harold.
Has that done it?
Well done, Harold.
My pleasure.
Okay, everyone, let's get to the energy district. If Slippy is doing nefarious science, he's bound to be doing it there. Oi, the tube isn't working, of course.
Because it's
Doesn't
frozen.
look like they're having much luck with the tube.
Harold, can you still hear us? We're going to need you to look into why the tube is down.
Drat. Now that isn't going to be something we can fix from here.
You two. Do you think you can take the sub and try and see what the problem is from the outside?
Yep, we know how it handles now, right, Wiyu?
Sure. Let's rev her up.
Great. I'll stay here on the radio and help liaise.
Okay, let's go.
I'll do the grabby arm.
Good luck, you two. Be careful out there.
We do the grabby chicken stabby. But first, let's read all of our messages that we have. I don't easily say this, but I've made a terrible mistake. Respond immediately and tell me you've made it down safely. Harold, I need you to confirm you're still alive. Harold, if you see this, make sure you reply immediately for once and let us know how you're going. I know you tend to ignore these, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here and presume that you have no means of contacting us to get back to me. To get back to me about my last message, starting to worry. Harold, I'm becoming increasingly desperate for a message of any kind. Not feeling like myself. Harold, it's me and Rafi. We hacked together a long-range signal. If you get this, send us a sign you're okay. Testing. We're still waiting. We're still here waiting as long as it takes. Harold, you and Wiyu need to find to get back to us. Please tell us you're okay. Harold, be good to get the beer when you're back from the crack. Show you the new mini foods I've been working on too. Sonny commissioned some tiny muffins. Cute. Harry, with you and Bridget stuck out there, and I don't know why I'm telling you this, Felix is helping out around the place. It's weird. Come on back. Come on, man. Time to come back. Hey, Harry. Baking a new recipe. Triple glazed blue chalk cupcakes. I'm in. I'll save you one for when you get back. Harry, you're sure taking your time. I know the two of you will look after each other. I can't wait to hear all about it. Okay? You're a big jerk if you don't come back. This is Lampy. Hope you're not being too lame in the meantime down there. Stop being mega lame-o and come back already. Mom is still in the cave too. It's way too quiet around here without you both. That's Lampy when I sleep too long. Quit being lame. Why are you still sleeping, Harold? Just thinking about you. Sending you positive vibes. Still thinking about you. More positive vibes attached. Let me know as soon as you're back. We have episodes to catch up on. Harold, are you okay? I haven't heard from you in so long I figured something must be up. Let me know if anything has happened to you. Harold, I can see you haven't read the last message. I really hope something hasn't happened to you. Ugh, that's kind of triggering. A little bit.
That's right, Harold. Get in the submarine so that we can fix this little problem once and for all.
Don't fall in the water, Harold. Just take it, Harold. Okay. He made it. Good job.
Welcome to the core.
How are you holding up back there, were you?
Oh, it's okay. But it seems quiet without Bridget.
Hey, what are you saying? I'm still on the radio, remember?
Yeah,
I love it.
Much better.
What do you think of all this drama? I bet none of the flume of them ever have any crazy schemes.
Yes. It's very curious. It makes sense that if Slippy loves snow sports, he would want to create a snow world. But it doesn't seem like he checked with everyone if they also loved snow sports first.
That's a very balanced way of looking at it.
But I wonder, why didn't he tell anyone? Or why didn't anyone realize he was so sad before all this happened?
Good question. Humans can get very wrapped up
It's
in
actually
their own stuff, you know?
claymation, Melody.
Sometimes people hide their sadness because they don't know what else to do with it.
Are you sad, Howell?
Oh, thanks for asking. No, I'm not. Maybe I used to be.
I'll be sad if we can't stop Slippy. I think all the Flumilim would be sad. I'm going to do my best with the grabby arm, though.
It's going to be fine. We'll figure something out now that everyone is working together.
That's the spirit, you two. Hey, even Raffi is helping.
I am still listening, you know.
Well, good.
But once this is
Yeah,
all
pretty much,
over,
Melody, yeah.
you
Like a
all
point and click,
definitely
kinda.
owe me some peace and quiet.
It's a deal, Raph. Okay, looks like we're approaching the tube exterior. Bridget, we'll check out what's wrong first.
Great. Keep me posted.
Okay, Bridget, you reading us?
Loud and clear. What's the situation?
We've arrived outside the Agora arcades. It looks like the actual transportation tube is disconnected. Maybe the ice broke it somehow.
Drat! I guess the sudden change in pressure from the ice must have displaced or warped some of the connections.
You think?
How bad is it?
Well, the good news is the tube itself is in one piece. So, if we can get a good grip with the grabber, we should be able to reattach the main tube and lock it back in place.
And the bad news?
Oh, well, there isn't any extra bad news.
Oh, good. Well, get going, but be careful, Wheel. If the tube cracks, the whole thing will be unusable.
I'll take super care of it.
Okay, let's do this. I'll get us into position now. I wonder how Team Moreau is doing.
Well, from what I can see, they're starting to get into the tube, one by one. Chris is doing push-ups while he waits for his turn.
Where are they going?
Well, now they're telling me that the direct connection isn't working for some reason.
Oh, no. What do you think is wrong?
I'm not sure. Could be a few things. Plus, there's the potential side effects of all the ice to consider. Seems like it was only the direct path to the energy district that was down. Maybe a malfunction in the tube's control panel?
Oh, so what now?
They're en route to the central station now. They'll try again from there.
Okay. Keep us posted, Bridget. Whew, that was really impressive grabby arm work, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I just thought about holding on to a slippery fish.
Oh, it seems like the route via Central Station is working out for them. They're on their way now.
All this makes you realize how reliant we are on those tubes to get around now, huh?
What did you do before then?
Run.
We didn't move around as often, and I suppose we only went to places we really needed to.
So you built tubes to move more often to places you didn't really need to go to?
Yes.
It is fun zipping through them, though. The whoosh sound, it takes no effort.
Yes. I think I'm glad to have them even with the fines and all the delays.
Good timing, you two. Team Moreau has arrived now.
So, what was the problem with the tube?
Maybe it was just the electronics being affected by the ice? Whatever it was, it doesn't seem to be affecting the whole system, which is a relief.
The dude probably sabotaged it. Because he doesn't want to go, he doesn't want anybody to go find him and kick the shit out of him for what he's done.
Yeah! The door to the energy harvest is locked too!
Seems like Slippy has barricaded himself using the lockdown routine.
Yes, and the door can't be controlled over the computer system due to the all-water emergency protocols we baked in.
So it can only be opened from the inside? If he's in there doing something slippery, we've got to stop it. What are we gonna do?
Could we ask him?
Even if we wanted to, the emergency protocols block out the security cams and tannoy. To protect potentially sensitive all-water corporation activity, he totally isolated himself. Must be nice. No interruptions.
Wait a sec, Bridget.
Yeah, they are a
Did
fish
you tell me the
person.
agricultural district and the energy harvests were connected?
Ooh, good thinking. Yep, by the retractable conveyors. If memory serves, the one that connects energy to agricultural is near the back of the core.
Rafi, what do we do next?
You'll need to lower them first from their rooftop storage, then power them up.
How do you know all this stuff, Rafi?
I did have a life before the arcade, you know. Anyway, ask me about that later.
What's up, Casual Blueberry?
You're gonna need to align the belts in a continuous path so you can reach the opening that leads to the harvest.
Okay, doesn't sound too hard. Let's go, Wii U.
Such teamwork. I'm like a proud mother hen.
Classic stock noise. Looks completely and totally normal. Look, I generally am not doing any alerts and stuff like that for now, but since it's Casual Blueberry and they absolutely love this, we're gonna go ahead and drop it.
Drop it.
Hey! The flashing lights warning though. Close your eyes if you're sensitive. Oh yeah. Thank you so much for that Submarino classical. Oh my god, Casual Blueberry. A classical blueberry if ever there was one.
Okay, you two, it's time you got going to the energy harvest.
You going to be okay here?
Yep, I'll stay here to monitor the security cameras and oversee the situation.
I hope it's better to watch than those videos Howell showed me. Everyone shouting and then kissing straight after.
That's funny.
Just stay on your guard. And when you see Slippy, tell him I always knew he'd slip up.
Okay. Will do. Shh, Wii-U. We don't know what we're gonna find at the end of this. What are we gonna do at the end of this?
You're going to get Slippy.
That's one way of putting it. Well, I'll think of something. It's always me who has to get his hands dirty. Slippy, we're here. It's...
Slipmire! I can't even count how many regulations you've breached. Halibut?
The door?
Harold! Whew!
Everyone!
Look, let's not be hasty. If I could just show you my plans, I was only trying to...
I'll show you a plan!
That's right, fuck him up!
Holy shit! My hand!
Well, that settles it, I suppose.
Thanks, Chris.
Is he okay? Gosh, I was overcome with emotion thinking of the children. I hope I didn't overdo it. Please no one tell them about this.
Chris, relax. It's over. And so is our chance at launching after wasting all this time. Oh well, may as well spice things up a bit in the meantime.
Hell yeah, Grandma.
Chance over? Whatever do you mean, Professor?
I mean that the solar winds are due to begin again, and soon. Too soon. After these shenanigans, we simply won't have the requisite preparation complete in order to meet the safe launch window.
To say nothing of repairing the damage, Slippy's icy debacle probably caused our sensitive instruments.
Well, can't we risk it? What's the worst that would happen?
Well, if we launch late, we run the risk of the solar flares crippling the ship, like last time, and tumbling back into the ocean. And there's no telling if our next landing will be so lucky.
And if we launch on time?
My calculations are nearly complete, but if we time it just a second wrong, we might sink deeper or use up our remaining fuel just to move a few miles away.
And even if your calculations were already done, what with the all-water time theft, it'd probably be late by now anyway.
Time theft? Speak sense, Harold.
I tried to tell you that day in your lab, but we got
Oh, that's right.
distracted
That
with
means
the
they
probe.
have plenty of time.
Me and the Lightkeepers, I was gonna tell you I joined them. They're a bunch of teenagers who found proof that all water were shaving a bit off every hour to help with the energy crisis. So we had even less time than we thought all along.
What are you talking about? How and why do you shave an hour?
So we have to do less work, and to save energy. And, well, actually not every hour, only the ones in daytime. By now, apparently, it adds up to 2 full hours each day.
How? But we would have noticed.
But we didn't because of the introduction of all-water digital time, and they controlled the time in tiny little bits so it would always feel normal.
So, all water fooled us more than Slippy, and we must have... Wait. Saving on daytime? Ah! Harold, you wonderful, beautiful schmuck! If what you say is true, and these days the truth is stranger than one of your little head stories, then it's exactly the opposite of what you think. We have more time than ever.
We do? How does that work?
Think, Harold. If what we perceived as a day of 24 hours was actually only 22, that means that we haven't actually reached today's date yet. Now, let's see. All-water digital time was introduced 8 years ago. Cyrus, check my math.
Well, even if they were shaved up to 1, then 2 hours after a few years, we should have more than 4 months left until the launch window ends.
Ha! Much as I love it when you're wrong, that means...
My calculations were correct, but time was wrong.
And it explains why we thought the space bacteria would degenerate faster than modeled. Oh, if we had just done the experiment at nighttime.
Oh, wait. Then... And that means... And I was so blind. Time. all along.
It's about time, right, bros?
It's true. This is a matter of urgency. Time is of the essence. We know we were onto something when we noticed Yava's watch didn't match up with the official time.
And what time do you call this?
Party time.
The time is...
I know what the time is.
Time is of the essence.
First time's the hardest.
At the same time,
a stitch in time saves 9.
4 at the same time is quite a feat.
And time is running out.
In the meantime,
we don't have time to put you on a proper routine.
But maybe this whole time...
All water is trying to steal time.
Just what do you suppose I'm doing with the stolen time?
Maybe taking the time for yourself?
Now,
if and when the time is right.
We might even have some time for ice skating. Why not give them
all the time?
Your first time at Quick Soup Colorfish?
This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention.
There's no...
Time.
Time. Time.
Time.
Time. Time.
Time.
Time.
All that time.
We're going to need a few words with the Madam CEO.
Unnecessary, but I'm here for it.
The exact numbers of when and how much time they've stolen. Speaking of which, has anyone seen her?
We didn't see her on any of the cameras. Nor Zoya. Do you think they escaped being trapped?
Unlikely. They were probably incapacitated by Slippy as part of his plan.
They could be anywhere. We'd better split up and find them. Maybe we should start in the Allwater district.
Why don't we just ask him?
I, don't think he's in a talkative mood.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I was just so overwhelmed. How was I supposed to know he'd take it so badly?
It's okay, Chris.
It's a game.
At least he didn't get away. Cyrus.
Called Harold
let's go with
Halibut.
Harold and Weeyun to the All-Water District.
It's done in
Major,
claymation.
I imagine you'll want to stay with Slippy.
Yeah.
Everyone keep in touch via PDA and don't leave any stone unturned.
Let's go.
It's like a point-and-click adventure.
And Bridget, can you tell the others over the tannoy system to search whichever area they're in?
Yeah, they made all the models and everything like that. Everything you see is handmade.
It's them.
And then they just mocap the models and stuff.
Do I look fine?
Well, I mean, it could have been worse. Those snacks are tasty.
Yes. I could have been tied up with you. Can someone please tell me what is going on?
Slippy engineered this whole hoax. He was never really working on a relaunch procedure.
It did.
His plan was to freeze the planet into a giant ski resort.
How absurd.
I think 7
Professor,
years or
I
something.
expected better from you.
So there's no relaunch plan after all?
It almost died too. Hi,
I
Hakuna.
can't believe it. I'll never fly this thing.
Madam CEO, I could say the same about you. We know all about the time hoax, but it's still imperative you clear up a few things.
What good will it do? Still, I suppose it can't hurt at this point. And you did untie me. Fire away.
Firstly, when did you start the time-skimming process?
About 8 years ago. For the good of the ship, of course.
And how much did you shorten the days?
Well, we started with 30 minutes, just letting the clocks run a tiny bit faster during the daytime. Every 2 years since then, we made gradual transition to another half an hour shorter.
And I thought it was my fault those plants were growing slowly.
Cyrus, stop blathering about plants and run the math for me, please.
Okay, so that means 365 hours in the first 2 years, 730 to 2 years after that, then 1,095 hours, and then 1,460 hours, which adds up to 3,650 hours. So we have 152 days left. Or what we think of as today is in fact 152 days away.
Wow.
That's a lot of time. But how come none of us noticed?
Aha. This is the clever part. We tacked the shifts to the summer-winter time changes. People's circadian rhythms always go a bit haywire around then anyway. Subtle, no?
So, we have time, but no procedure after all. I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yes, we kind of worked on a thing.
A thing? Kinda.
A secret backup relaunch procedure. We were never taken in by Slippy's showmanship, and sorry to say, Madam CEO, your blind trust in him.
So it took me a while, but I got a little something theoretically up and running. But I was stymied by the time theft messing with my calculations of velocity. That's why my simulation failed that day, you know.
We even double-checked, triple even, and everything.
Well, I won't forget your flagrant distrust in me anytime soon. But I suppose your rebellious streak has borne some interesting fruits. You must explain this procedure to me so we can work on the press release.
So we really might still launch after all?
Yes, yes. Funnily enough, there'll be plenty of time for all that. But now, I need tea and a nap.
Yeah, it's been a crazy day. Tea nap sounds good to me.
Spicy tea.
Yeah.
Spicy tea?
Come on, you two. Let's leave Zoya and the CEO to get some rest. I'm sure it was exhausting eating all those snacks. We can all meet in the morning to go over next steps.
Okay, I suppose we can postpone the agenda until then. I imagine there will be much that needs doing, including some serious PR damage control.
His community service. Frankie had a little baby. Their neck beast in there. There are some species of aquatic creatures that can reproduce asexually. So Frankie probably is the mother and the father. Are you kidding? It was another time skip montage. So we had a thing to let us know about how much time was lost, and then we had a montage that let us know about so much stuff that happened.
Ah, hello, my boy.
Hey, Professor. How are you holding up?
Just fine, just fine. Preparations for the relaunch have gone swimmingly.
Ah, great. So they're nearly done?
Yes, we're really just putting the finishing touches on now.
Wow. Can you believe we're about to try and take off after everything?
I knew we'd figure out a procedure. But I would never have guessed at what it took to get there.
Are you excited to see space again?
Yes. But that's not to say I won't miss this place. It had a certain watery charm and plenty of scientific curiosity. But you know, I'm getting old. My real wish is to step foot on real ground.
Yeah. It was nice to be outside of the fedora in the cave, but I suppose that's not what you're thinking of.
Indeed. I'd like to see the sky. But enough about me. How are you feeling about leaving Wiu and the Flimmerlim? I know you grew close to it all.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss Wii U. I'll miss it all. But this is our path, right?
I think so, my boy. You'll always cherish the time you had with them. But don't you want to continue the mission? Get back to finding a real home?
Yeah, it makes sense, I suppose. Do you think we will?
I'm not sure. But what do we stand to lose?
True. True.
Have you said goodbye to Wiu and the Flimmerlim yet?
No.
Not really, no.
Well, no point putting it off. Saying goodbye only gets harder the longer you leave it. And so send them all my regards.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And Harold?
Yeah?
You'll miss Wiu.
It's an
but
alien
over time,
fish.
It does get easier. You'll be busy once we're back on course. It'll feel like a whole different life.
I know. I know.
Also, I can't believe you hit me with the burst your bubble line. Please.
Travel in style with all water.
How dare.
You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving? Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey.
Mm-hmm.
You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner.
He's a very lonely
We
man.
hope you travel with us again soon.
Once I'm ready and everything is done, say goodbye to Wii U in the cave. To my fellow jury members, I beseech you to remember the halo effect. It would be grossly remiss of us to confuse the effect of an action with how we feel about the man who made it when liberty is on the line. Sandor. To my fellow jurors, it was a pleasure deliberating with you all. Despite our disagreements, I'm happy to announce the final verdict. Of the maximum possible sentence of 24 weeks of community service, John Slippy Jr. will serve 12 of them. Okay. Harold, I haven't seen you in ages, or were you? You know, it's good to mingle. Don't forget to show your faces around a bit more. Oh, CEO. Hey folks, Allwater here. How's it going? We've been thinking recently. So much has changed recently, so maybe we should too. Time for a breath of fresh air. A lot is going to change. In the first step, I'm dropping the stuffy old title of CEO. We want to... Now, here's the thing that's killing me. I can't read the rest of this fucking... I can't read the rest of this note, man. So, I just have to deal with it. There's no way to scroll. Every button does not scroll. To my fellow Fedorans, I write you all with a message of regret that things turned out the way they did. While I acted in the spirit of unity and ambition, wanting only the best for everyone, apparently some mistakes were made. In hindsight, I missed the mark. Why don't you scroll down? See, yeah, no, I tried to scroll. You can't. There's not a single one of these buttons. So I can flip pages. The right stick no good. Left stick make go do this. Left and right. D-pad make that move. Left and right no. Select start. X, Y, B, everything. No, it does not. I'm assuming it's a glitch. You schlep. We help you schlep with 2 free packing cubes. Just hit the link to order any boxes. Order after your gratis double packaging cube will automatically switch you to a subscription. Your best way to schlep reliably and economically. Try keyboard and mouse. I did that as well. Still no dice. Still nothing. Harold, sorry to bother you, but you haven't seen Felix today, have you? He told us he was hanging out with you and past his bedtime. Harry, if Mom asks if we're hanging out, we are, okay? Don't be a major lame-o about this. Okay, Lampy. You know, Harold, if you're ever feeling lonesome, we could always a beer or two. Time by the store before near closing. Maybe Filter Frankie will join you. That would be so nice. Oh, we got a message from Wii. Remember, globular. It's totally globular. What's up, dude? What you doing? You hanging out? We chilling?
Hey there.
Hello, Harold. Enjoying the atmosphere?
Sure. Very normal and nice. What are you up to?
Just on my way to water some moss. You want to join?
Oh, thank you. But I can't. I'm leaving, actually.
That's okay. Have a nice time.
Oh, that's awesome. To be a jellyfish. Easy to make own baby.
Tito Chick.
Hi, I'm just going to the Maagaraha.
Oh, lovely. Is it good right now?
I will know when I get there.
I'm gonna miss it.
It's okay. I think it will still be there for a while.
No, I mean, when I leave.
Huh? Yes, silly. You can't be in two places at once. See you there soon, maybe.
Yeah. Enjoy it. See ya.
You know, I want to check this side area where the crack is. Maybe go sniff some crack juice and go on a nice trip. Just drop on in and chase a dragon for a little while. I guess, I don't know, who knows? Maybe Harold will stay. And of course, like, this game is very like, I'm here again, hello, BB. You know, the game's very lax when it comes to, you know, different physiologies in alien places. You know, bacteria, air, gravity. God knows what. They're like, you shouldn't breathe these particles. I've just been exposed to a fuck ton of them. And I'm still walking around.
Hi.
Hey there. How's Karagal?
I'm getting the hang of it. How's yours?
Good. It's jelly time.
Oh, cool.
I like cobra
Any
fish.
new ones recently?
I'm working on one, actually.
Okay, so how are they actually made?
Come on, I'll show you.
God, I'd love to see.
Kind of?
But I'm pretty much about to leave.
Oh, anywhere nice?
Maybe. Good luck with your jelly.
Thanks. Have fun with your next place.
She getting jelly on you.
Wii.
Hey, Howl. How's Fedora doing?
Yeah, nearly there.
Are you excited?
I mean, it is exciting, but it's gonna be so hard leaving you behind. And this place, and just, yeah, maybe we'll find a new home out there, but also, maybe not. At least not in my lifetime. You know?
I don't know. You will or you won't, but at least you will have the chance. And of course, I will miss you. We have true Simbo. We all will. But we're just happy we could help with the energy and everything.
Yes, we couldn't have done it without you all. And I couldn't have done it without you, Wii.
And I would probably be a cold non-Wii if you hadn't helped me get better. Everything has changed since knowing you. It will be hard to remember Tidamar
And now
now.
smash.
Maybe I'll go exploring a new part of the ocean.
Can you believe how lucky we were to even meet?
I always thought this luck you all have is a very strange thing. You do a thing, or you don't.
But what if a thing happens to you that has nothing to do with your own actions?
I don't understand. Life is like a tide, you know? It's not always obvious where a tide comes from, or is going, or how it connects to other tides. But if you are you go with the tide, or you go against it. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you try not to go with it. Sometimes it does.
The Fedora is nearly ready to launch. This is going to be the last time we see each other.
I know, Howell.
I don't know what to say.
It's okay. Remember, Simba. We'll always have it.
Thanks, Wii. We will.
I love you.
Hope you have good tides.
And you, Wii. And you.
And this is the part where Harold goes and drowns himself. It won't let me go any faster than this. It does sound kind of like sexy music.
I found you at the window again, looking out, watching the leaves falling in. And you were something like a dream. Oh, so perfect.
Roger that, hack hunter. I hope you have a great time.
Time moves slow when you're all alone. And the time moves slow when you're out on your own. And the time moves slow when you're missing a friend.
Yeah, what if they're all just freaking out because I'm walking in slow motion? They're like, I could have sworn he moved faster than that.
Running away is easy. It's the leaving that's hard. Running away is easy. Running away is easy.
That one's gonna take your money. Stab him!
And loving you was easy. It was you leaving its scar.
Yeah, it's a damn good song. A classic.
Just couldn't help myself falling in love with you. What could I say? Oh, if I had another chance to make you stay. 'Cause when you ran away, I knew just what you were thinking that day. You just didn't love me like I do, like I love you. The sad thing is we're better off this way. Time moves slow, you can't hear a thing. Time moves slow when you're lost in the dream. And the time moves slow when you wait by the phone. And the time moves slow when you're all alone.
Told you.
Powell, shouldn't you be back on the ship? You don't want to miss it taking off.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you mean...
I want to stay. I know it sounds crazy, and I'll be the only human here, but...
No, it's not crazy. It's just you. I would love it. But are you really sure? Won't you miss everyone else more than you want to stay here?
I'm sure. I've always gone with the tide, but now I want to break out of it. Choose a tide for myself.
Time to fuck.
Not the one that leads up into cold, empty space. It's the first time I've ever really been sure of anything.
I believe you. You found your Blugalugalagal.
Yeah. Lugaluga Simbo.
Blugalugalagal Simbo.
It was indeed, I believe, yeah. Look.
Hey, Professor, there's something I need.
Ah, Harold, how did it go?
Well, fine, but...
Great. We don't have much time. I could do with some help sorting the final preparations.
Jeanne, I'm not coming.
Okay. It's only natural you're emotional. I suppose I can finish things up by myself.
No. Professor, I'm staying with Wiyu.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Can you understand?
Harold, I've grown terribly fond of you. But if I've learned anything about you, it's that you always defy expectations one way or another.
So, you're not angry?
Angry? Dear boy, I'm delighted. I will miss you like I miss my left hand. But if you finally found something you feel strongly enough to shout Jeanne at me, then I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna miss you too, Moreau. You've always been there for me. I wouldn't be making this decision if it wasn't for you. In a nice way, I mean.
I know what you mean. Have you thought it all through? Do you need any help with the, practicalities?
Not really, but what is there? I'll just take a few of my things. The Fluilim have all the materials I'll need there. I'll get settled in no time, I'm sure.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah. Guess it is.
Be safe, Harold. Wish us luck.
I'll do one better. I'll wish you good times.
Very funny.
Yeah, they technically have to reassemble the entire thing. Oh, that's a big old plug right there. I really enjoyed it. Like, it's like a loose art story, point and click kind of game. Some of the stuff is silly and unnecessary. What is he going to eat? There was already some stuff that he ate there that was really good. Of course, I'm not sure what the nutrition would be like for him. There's so much to talk about and all that. But it's really cute. It's just a cute little story, and I love very artistic little creations like this. I love that it's claymation. I love that all of these things have been made by hand. The characters are lovely. Is it bad that I kind of wanted to explode? Right there. Oof. Oh, yeah. There's Lamplight, yeah, right in the same page. They've been under the water there for like 80 years. Yeah, it would be an intense amount of heat, but also any spacecraft generally is built with like extreme heat resistance. Also, because of the mass of the water, it's not easy for that much water to change temperature because the way that all works. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. It was a very cute little journey. I feel like it was one of the perfect things for me to do, also to get back into streaming a little bit. There's plenty of other stuff for me to stream and try and catch up on here and there. But it had been a while since I had distanced myself from streaming because there's a lot going on IRL. So I've just been spending all my time in EVE Online. Plenty of fish in the sea. That's good, because we need to eat. If you know what I mean. That's fair. Indeed. I didn't want to think too much when I came back to doing streaming thing. I didn't want to have to go so hard or whatever. Normally at this point, we've reached the month of May. May is my birthday month. My birthday is on the final day of this month, the 31st. And normally, I'm already starting to celebrate. But I just didn't really have the energy to build up some sort of hype for that. But who knows? Maybe we'll celebrate the second half of the month. Thank you so much. I'm about to be 45 years old. Ah, look, it's Buddy up in the stars. Give us a wink. Ding. Yeah, I knew it. You can't not. You can't not. I just finished a book on sea fisheries. Errol Alba. You look good, do I? I think I look terrible. Look at this extra frog thing I have now. I made that myself. It's very gooey down here. Hell, DJ Share. The end. Aim 5 rounded up, so you basically 50. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Won't be long now. And 5 gets rounded up again. If you have a neck, it's an extra neck that wasn't there before. It wasn't there before the last, or after the last time I shaved. That's it. That's what it is. A couple years go by and it really was there. I have gained a lot of blubber. Not exactly like just weight in general, because normally the way my weight is distributed is a little different. But now I've lost weight, but I have gained jiggly mass. Could be the diabetes eating away my muscles. I don't know. Trust me, I'm an engineer. Rounding again gives you 100. Oh goodness. Why did that wait? They didn't fucks. You lied. I mean, maybe they did fucksing and they's doing it right now, but they just couldn't show it on the video game. I'm sure if we Google up some Rule 34, we can find some content in no time. I'll make it up to you by sending you some more hentai. Remind me not to use anything. I think Lamp, you're a chemical engineer, right? I believe so. Yes. ECC. But yeah, at the end of this month, I'm turning 45. I haven't done anything good for myself in the past couple of years when it comes to health. Well, the only thing I did was when I went to Belgium, actually. I lost a lot of weight. There was a lot of walking around there. But now I'm back here, and that's it, youngster. Blueberry's all like, what a young man. What a nice young man. Part of why I left engineering was I met my peers and went, oh God, if half this class graduates, I won't trust anything anymore. DJ's so young. 45. What's funny is that you think stuff like that, like when you're in your teenagers, you think people in their mid to late 20s are like old, right? Are you gonna do those stream exercises? Man, I don't even know. Look, I'm gonna be 100% real with you guys. I'm like way closer, and this could be triggering, so prepare yourself to hear some very negative things. I'm way closer to suicide than exercise. Every time I start thinking of things that I need to do in order to like help my body, then I'm like, man, I should just kill myself. That's too much. But that's like part of the problem too. Like that's the part of the thing that I need maybe some different drugs. The drugs that I'm on help for a handful of things. I don't even care. I definitely do more certain cleaning things that I generally never did before I'm on the medication that I'm on now. Yeah, exercise definitely would help with that. Instead of saying you need to do it, frame it as the thing you choose to or not. It has to be, but like it has to hit it naturally, right? It has to feel like the thing I need to do at the time in order for it to make it happen. Yeah. And that's why it kind of happens. I go through, like in an instant, I go through this huge cycle of thoughts. It's like an instant thought process of like, oh, the exercise will help. I could do that. Oh, here are all the things that I could do that. Oh man, but I can't do that. If I can't do these simple things, I deserve to be dead. And it just goes around like that. I deserve to be dead for the good of everyone. That's like 0 to 100, like skipping all the numbers in between, right? But that's like needle near 0, needle near 100. A little bit too much, yeah. The Nintendo Switch Fit, it's gaming exercise. I've also tried and thought about stuff like that too. Yeah. If you want any help, I have a kinesiology degree, so I can help with physiological stuff. But fitness is my wheelhouse, at least from a behavioral experiment. I mean, in general, especially where I'm at, I just need to walk, right? That's like step one. Walk. I have a standing desk, and I have a small treadmill that I can put underneath it, right? And I'm still not doing it, and that's something that just was upsetting me more. This is why I left a great paying desk job for a very physical job that pays better. Yeah. Because then you're kind of just doing the thing. I was having a great time in Belgium. Because in Belgium, I was up and about every day. We were outgoing. We had lots of walking to do. I had a lot of carrying stuff to do. You know, a lot of traveling. Had to like shoot over to London. We had to move. You know, it was always something to get up and go out and do every day. Is it safe to raise your arm out straight like a T-pose and reach a bit? A little, mostly. Which one is it? Oh, it's that one. My right shoulder slips around a little bit, but that's something that also needs to be exercised. I need to strengthen the shoulder muscles. Yeah. I just forgot which arm it was. It doesn't hurt until I do it. It didn't hurt that bad sometimes, but holy cow, sometimes it really hurts, whatever. Yeah, I could do it. I could probably do that, yeah. There's a lot of things I can do, but like even for some reason, it's like a drain. It's like a sieve, you know? I think about doing it, and then then everything weighs. Then everything gets way too heavy, and then I can't do anything, and then I just want to lay down and die. This song is so good. Does this show any... no, it doesn't. Either you done it or you didn't. Yeah. It's such a weird thing, and it makes me upset. The funny thing is that I'm fairly certain, like, Adderall would fix it, because Adderall makes me feel like Superman and gives me lots of energy. You know, but at the same time, I really shouldn't be taking something like that unless we figured out that I really needed it. But I'm fairly certain that I need it. But when I was taken in, they didn't diagnose me with ADD. They gave me tests, and I did amazing on the test, they said. And they were like, we think it's your PTSD that's giving you a lot of very ADD-like symptoms. That's like the issue. And so they suggested that I go to therapy that specifies, or specifically for trauma. But I'm not sure, man. I think I need to talk to them again. I'd be like, look, like everything that ADD happened or whatever. Yeah, can it? Yeah. I was like, if I had some drugs, I mean, I'm on drugs. It's difficult. It's all ridiculous. Definitely something that it'll work out. But there's a lot of stressors that are actually in there that are making everything real. Like my aunt just died a couple weeks ago. My mom has been in and out of the hospital really badly. She did just have surgery yesterday, though. She had an enlarged vein on her kidney that may have been the issue, and she seems to have come out of that pretty all right, so fingers are crossed at the moment. So that stuff is making things a little bit worse, and all I've really been doing is like stuffing my face with sugar. Instead of smoking or drinking, I'm just eating vast amounts of fast food and drinking massive amounts of soda. So like what? I can't do anything not self-destructive when I get stressed out like that. I'm not even sure what might be root, but like drinking might be better than high fructose corn syrup. I really don't know. ADHD, autism symptoms skyrocketed as a trauma has resolved. Oh, interesting. Anyway, though, thank you guys for sharing the experience of Harold Halibut with me. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. We did the grand finale. We beat it. I'm not sure what I'll be back with and when, but I hard masked. Oh, mega hard. Legit. I love you so much. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We'll see you when we see you with I don't know what. We'll get there when the time comes. But thank you so much. I love you. Bye.